Okay, we're live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you don't know, my name is Michael Sneed for Appliance Boot Camp. We have a hands-on live event coming up in 2 weeks. It'll be August the 13th, and then we have another one September the 17th. If you hadn't already, I think we might have one spot left in August. We have some spots left in September. And next month, I'll go ahead and I'll release the October and November dates. But if you want to, go ahead and purchase the Appliance Bootcamp. Remember, the prices are going up. August the 15th, the prices are going up to Appliance Bootcamp. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Today, this whole week has been a really good week. You might see my son crossing back and forth. He going stocking up his stores and his orders for his popcorn that he's selling. And if you like, you can buy some of our popcorn. The link is in the description. If you buy the popcorn, we can ship it directly to your house. It helps provide jobs for the high school kids. Also, it allows me to create other business opportunities for you all. But once again, I want to thank everybody for joining in. I'm gonna put a link if you would like to come in and talk today. Let me put a link here. But I'm running a little late because today I got the. It's funny. Today I actually got a book that that was written by Miss Cindy Brookshire. She's our resident author here in Selma, North Carolina. Here's the book. The name of the book, A Heart for Selma. The link to the book is in the actual description. You can order the book. But what she does, she goes through and this little town of Selma. You all saw when we first came here, and we was gonna first put our building in here. Y'all saw how y'all saw the town. The town was at a point where it had taken a bad hit through all of this the recession. It just the town had just taken a bad hit. It was in a bad spot. No buildings here, no businesses here. It was like a ghost town, and you all seen the transition from where we were at a year ago to where we're at now, where the town is thriving, where I go outside and I see people. Is life getting pumped back into here? So this is the place people are moving their business to. They think this is which they think it is. They think that this right here is the place to be at. To the point where I got a building. I haven't even started repairs on it yet. We're trying. I'm trying to get the blueprints and all that stuff done so I can get back into doing the repairs. But I've been offered 80,000 on that building. They ain't had it a year yet. And didn't pay but 30 some thousand for it. Well, really 17,000. I really paid for it. And I've been offered 85, and I don't as is. And this is what we want to talk about today. We want to talk about how Applies Bootcamp has helped revive this small town. This is people who have came to Appliance Bootcamp. You all see this is a small town. There's no major metropolitan area or anything like that. And you all have came and y'all see how the town welcomes you all. When y'all come here and we're sitting outside and everybody wants to come over and they're social. They want to know where everybody is from because people are coming so far away to the town. That people just love to see when we have a class. They love to see where everybody's coming from. A lot of people stop in, and the town has really embraced Appliance Bootcamp, and also Appliance Bootcamp. You all have embraced the town, so y'all go and support stuff, and y'all like to go and just walk around and see some of the stuff I have filmed, and just see the town and stuff, and to the point where even some of the alumni has came and vacation. That still blows my mind that somebody came and they spent their vacation here in Selma because of you all, the Appliance Boot Camp. Y'all made it a destination where somebody say on vacation, hey, we ain't got anything to do. Let's ride on up there to Appliance Boot Camp. Same thing. I get a lot of people off the internet that watches the YouTube channel and stuff, and they come in and they call or they text and they say or email me, "Are you gonna be around tomorrow? I'm thinking about riding up there with my wife and my kids." And just want to let you all know that this is Appliance Boot Camp that made this right here uh, possible for me to get into this book. This is not me that got in here. And what Cindy done, she went and wrote stories from 12 stories of the people who helped bring this town uh, back to life. And not they bring this town back to life. I mean, brought this town back to life. It's hard to imagine the way it was when we first got here versus where we're at right now. But she wrote 12 stories of the people, and the people you see here, that's our little group. Activate Selma. We have the town leaders, we have the entrepreneurs, the business owners, all of us there, and we meet every Wednesday morning for about an hour, and we're putting this town back together. And she went out and wrote a book and with all our stories in there. And like I said, link to the book is in the actual description. But I wanted to come tonight and just tell you all thank you for this. And like I say all the time, here it is with what you all are doing. Um, you all y'all are helping transform a whole town. I mean, y'all as they say, they got y'all got the town lit. Y'all got it hot, and to the point where this is a destination where people are trying to get to. And people are coming here now, trying to move their businesses here, trying to buy real estate here, and it's all because I know my portion of what I've done is all because of Appliance Boot Camp. And it wants to be an inspiration for you all, let you know it doesn't have to just be here in Selma. We can do this anywhere. We can do this anywhere. And it all starts with, like I say always starts with appliance repair business. And see, and this is the stuff that I know is going on off of YouTube. YouTube is okay, but life really happens off of YouTube. And I know what you all are doing because you all stories have 20 times better than my stories. What you all have done, and I know I've been reading some of the comments and stuff, and some of the emails people have sent me about. No, I have made it vocal here lately. I do think we're getting shadow banned. I do think we're getting shadow banned for the fact that I think they're not letting us get our message out because I think of what we're doing. You get to a point where you all are turning a whole town around. All the stuff that everybody say that they would love to do, you all are doing it right in front of the camera, and and it's like they're doing everything to hide you all. Even when I go post a video, I go post a video. Sometimes it be not posted. It might be 30, 40, maybe 50 minutes. Sometimes it's been 2 hours. It says pending, and they're actually going out and looking. And I ain't get no music in or nothing, but they say just pending. They're going to verify, and I get the emails all the time about some content. And I don't use no music. I don't think I curse that much, but I get those emails too about warning me about my language and stuff. But I think YouTube is just kind of like shadow banning us. And also, I would like more for to do more collaborations. I definitely like to do more collaborations with uh, with more people who wants to go in the same direction that we're trying to go in. And because I think a lot of it that what people are trying to figure, what people are trying to do, we have a lot of pieces of the puzzle. If somebody wants to get into the skilled trades and teach skilled trades, uh, you can try to push the school system, the education system to bring it back. but they ain't gonna bring it back. They're not gonna bring it back. There's a reason why they're not gonna bring it back because they know what it's capable of. If they bring skilled trades back and start teaching you skilled trades, they're not gonna do that. Um, Same thing. When a lot of people talk about me telling you all to not go get a job and work for somebody to get trained, but to start your own business and telling you all to earn as you learn and go out and get a contract and be your own man and learn. When you go out and get a contract and you your own man, um, you have to take accountability when you go do that. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm telling you to do that, not to go depend on somebody else to go write you a paycheck. A lot of people don't. They a lot of people will tell you don't do it. They'll tell you don't do it. You need to go work for somebody, this and that. And the reason why they do that is not because they don't think it's right. They do that because they don't want you. They don't want you to be coming in and starting businesses. That's the true fact. A lot of people don't want the competition. They don't want a lot of people to know that that you don't have to have a contractor's license to get into this skilled trade. They want to keep that hush hush until they can actually, I guess, until they can actually find a way to limit or keep people from getting in. So I know the door's going to get closed soon because and that's the conversation I had not with one, two, three, maybe 10 people. There are prominent people in the appliance repair field. If we talk off the record, that's what they're telling me. I think what you're doing is right. Matter of fact, a lot of them tell me, yeah, what you're doing is right, but I got one problem. That's what's the problem? I don't want everybody coming in here. Like I said, well, you taking them. I tell them behind the record, well, you taking. That's the thing I'm basing it on. So now I can't. If you don't want me to push that out there, I don't know what else I can do. And so that's the main thing I'm telling people. I'm teaching you entrepreneurship. I'm not teaching you how to go get a job. Somebody was telling me about, I guess somebody that does something with Nana was telling me that Nana right now give you free courses, and I said okay, and then they give you a job. Well, yeah, I've done that. As a matter of fact, I paid people. I wouldn't give you no free courses. I would actually pay to train you so I can give you a job. Because who wouldn't do that? I wouldn't give you no. I wouldn't give you no free course and pay you $20 an hour when I can go ahead and make $85 an hour off of you. I do that all day long. I send you to school. I send you over to. I've done it. I send you over to Fred Supply. Let Fred make a great technician on it. You come back, I give you 25, $30 an hour. I give you $50 an hour. I can charge 85 to 100 and some dollars an hour off of you. So yeah, I definitely do that. I'm not doing you no favor. I don't think. They're not doing you no favor. They're not doing that for you. They're doing that to keep you an employee. Once they get you onto the employee meal, that employee trade meal, they know you're not going to get off of it. You're not going to be able to get off of it. You can't. That's just as bad as taking a needle and sticking and shooting heroin in your arm. You not. It's hard to get off. It's hard to get off that paycheck that they send you. A paycheck is worse than any monkey they ever put on somebody's back. And so they know they get you on that paycheck, especially if they give you one where you get 1,100, $1,500 a week. You just can't walk away from that. And somebody telling you to do that, you comfortable. I get 1,100, $1,500 a week. I ain't got to think. I ain't got to do no marketing. I ain't got to learn all this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there on getting that paycheck. But what I'm teaching you how to go out here and get it where you never depend on nobody else ever again. And you get this. I'm very proud of this. We get people actually writing stories about you. Well, you're not writing your story, but people look and see what you're doing. They write stories about you. And I want to thank Cindy too. Cindy, I really appreciate it. It's been a page turner. I've been reading everybody's story, and it is great. But yeah, you get somebody to come out and write stories about you, and that's the stuff that you're gonna do, and that I love about entrepreneurship. And you always learning stuff all the time, always learning. You're your own man, and you get the freedom. that you just don't get with get from being an employee. I you know this weekend I got family reunion, so I'll be going to my family reunion. But next week, I'm spending some time with my family. We're gonna take a little mini vacation. We're getting to the point now. My daughter's getting ready to head off to college, so we're gonna take another mini vacation before she head off to college. It'll be the last one that we do before we empty nesters. And my wife and I, we're at the point now where we're she's ready to travel again. So we're gonna put together us a nice trip in September sometime. We're gonna get back out the country again. Get back out the country. So that's the stuff you can do for entrepreneurship. You know, I can't tell you enough about this appliance repair business and just about entrepreneurship altogether. And the stuff that I'm telling you all, the stuff that I do every day. It's not something. It's not something that I've read in a book. It's not something, some theory that I just put together. It's something that I do daily, every day, and I make sure that I try to give you all great information. Even now with the ice cream parlor, man, I'm learning so much. Talking to my marketing, the person who's running my marketing ads and stuff now. Marketing right now has gone. It's right now with the cell phone and the cell phone technologies and stuff that we have. Oh man, there's so much we can do that I didn't know about that I have to wait and again before I do the ice cream put the ice cream fall out about marketing. With your cell phone, they have what they call geo fencing and geo tracking now. So I can't go out in front of. We have a cold stone about 2 miles from where I'm at the outlet center. I can't go out in front of Cold Stone and set no sign out right in front of them. And I can't go out there and be handing out flyers and coupons to people who heading their way. But with the cell phone, they have geo fencing where I can tell my marketing guy uh, around Cold Stone, I want you to put a fence. If anybody get within 30 feet of Cold Stone on their cell phone, you automatically send them when they look at their phone, you let it pop up with my coupon or something there, and send them so they click on it and bring them to my place. So if somebody search, if there's somebody going across the interstate and they listen, I knew it. Everybody knew it, but I got it confirmed today. They listening to it. If you say ice cream, and if you within, you're gonna be within my geo fence. If you say ice cream, your phone is listening. Next time you pop up, I'm coming there. I'm coming there. If somebody around you say ice cream, it's gonna, and you within my range that where I want you at, you coming there. So all of that stuff now is in technology where it hits you. If you driving down the interstate, I can hit you. So now that changes the game now for advertising. Where now I can your customer could be on the way to your place, and I can turn them. I can turn them through advertising and stuff now. And that's the stuff that I want to show you all, and make sure that you all know that. And I have to go make sure it works first because I'm running some campaigns coming up, and I gotta make sure that stuff works. But that's the type of stuff that we're doing every day that I want to teach you all so you all can do it and show you all how to start your own business and how you can actually, create other small businesses that can produce you passive income. My little ice cream parlor, I call that my little golden goose because I go over there and it's funny. It's like a slot machine. I put $90 in there first thing in the morning. So I go there, I put $90 in, but when I go back this afternoon, I'm gonna pull about $300 out. It does it every day. Just think if you had a machine that you could do that, where you could just go take $90, put it in the cash register. You come and do that 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You go back at 9 o'clock that night, you pull $200 or $300 out, not including the money that come on the credit card. And you can do that every night, every day. That's the stuff I want to show you how to do. And it's not nothing fancy, and it's not gonna it's not nothing that's gonna be super sexy and stuff, but it's consistent. Like the North Star, you can set your sail on it. I know I know what days if conditions are right, where it's not raining and this and that, I know what I'm going to pull out of there. And every year it's going to get better and better, especially as we improve and we're figuring out a good mix. We're figuring out people are getting to know us a lot better, and we're starting to find out about this geo fencing and how to better out. So it's just gonna constantly get better and better and better. And that's why I want to teach you all how to do that. And the same thing can be done with your appliance repair business too, with this geo tracking and listening to people. And you catch somebody going into Lowe's and they talking about appliances, something broke. Next thing you know, you pop your ad pop up and say, hey, I can come fix your appliance, or I can come install it. You marketing now is crazy what they can do. And I realized I can't do it anymore. It's past my expertise. Back in the days when I could just run a couple of Facebook ads and this and that, and do it myself, yeah, I could do that. But now it is marketing. Now you gotta be You gotta be somebody who's dedicating a lot of time towards marketing, because it's very powerful now. And so that stuff I'm showing you all. And I'm showing you all how to run the business. Showing you all how to build communities. All that stuff I'm trying to show you all. Not being transparent with it. Matter of fact, next week I'm on vacation next week, but I'm gonna do some live shows wherever we go. That's the thing too. My family, because of you all, my wife and daughter don't like to tell me where we're going. She said, if we tell you, you be telling people where we're going. So I don't even know where we're going. I just know I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. But they don't. They said no. You tell them. We have it all on the internet. So I don't know where we're going, but wherever we get to, I'll do a couple of videos out there. But yeah. So that so once I get back, right now I'm cleaning up tax stuff. Like I said, I did not know some of the stuff we had with our group, as far as taxes and stuff. First time we done it, I didn't know some of the stuff that we needed to have done. I didn't know some of the penalties we get for not doing it. So we're cleaning that up right now. So when I get back, we're going because I'm doing a lot with the tax right now. We're gonna get a lot more into the bookkeeping, a lot more into the tax, how you need to set it up, and I'm gonna go more in depth of how I do my bookkeeping. Um, when I when you got one business, it's not that bad. When I just had Sneed Appliance, it wasn't that bad. But now I got Sneed Appliance, I got Appliance Boot Camp, I got old fashioned ice cream, Sneed RIH. I got all of those things that I have to do bookkeeping for every day. Granted, some of them don't have as many transactions, but still, I have to do bookkeeping about them on them every day and reconcile my books and stuff at the end of every month. So with that, I don't have time to do P1322, our investment group. And so with that, we're actually going to get just an accountant and a bookkeeper. Our accountant and bookkeeper going to do everything all together. So we don't have to do it. Nobody else has time to do it either. And like I say, with that, we don't have to keep up with it that much. And people that I think too, the people that we loan money and stuff to, we're going to just let them run that through the bookkeeping and accounting too. Let them keep up with that and collecting our money and charging fees and all that stuff. So we don't have to keep running that. And all that stuff they're doing. So that's the stuff that we're doing, and that's stuff I'm gonna be showing you all for the next couple of weeks, because that's what I'm. Whatever I'm doing, I just turn the camera on and let you see it. So as I'm cleaning up the tax stuff there, and going to clean up, make stuff a little cleaner with appliance boot camp and stuff too, and my rental properties, I gotta start separating. Right now we got a bunch of rental properties. We getting ready to sell some of them. So now that we're getting ready to sell some of them, I got a what's it called? I got to get the taxes and books squared away on that. Where some stuff you know, when I was buying my vinyl siding and stuff, all the houses pretty much the same color. Whatever deal I got on siding, that's the color the siding is going to be on that house. But for each house, I got to go out and compute how much money and labor I put in each house. Um, so for as capital gains and stuff like that. So I got stuff like that that I have to be doing, that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks as we get ready to sell a couple of houses. I'll take y'all along for that. Let y'all see the houses that I bought, the transition of renovating them to the point now I'm getting ready to sell them. I would love to take you all to go look at. My wife and I are going to start looking for some a little better property and some property we can have some fun with. But like I say, with that, some stuff we want to keep a little personal. So we will have a be an Airbnb. So in the future, I might have a link to the Airbnb. But right now, we're going to keep that a little personal, a little bit more personal, until we decide if it is going to be an Airbnb. But yeah, so this is it, and anybody can do what I'm doing. This is not something that's going to require you to go out here and go a lot in debt. It's not going to be something going to require you to have hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, to start an appliance repair business, you can do it in less than $1,000, and with that, you can go ahead and make $100,000 a year repairing appliances. And from there, you can take the money and do the exact same thing I'm doing, the exact same thing. The same thing I'm doing, you all can do. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit of what we got going on in the chat. All right, Frank Evans, y'all better hit that button. You know you're getting some good stuff. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, Greg B, what to do? Okay, how you doing, Greg? Tack Appliance Services. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Greg, hit that link. Yeah, there you go. Hit the like. Okay, thanks. Hey, what's up, Terry the electrician? What's up, A9 Dr. Funk? Mike, you have single-handedly revived that place with your business. That's major, bro. Yeah, it's just it's been about 12 of us. There's 12 of us that really turned this town around. And I say turn it around, I mean, like I said, we got businesses that's coming from the town over who are closing their businesses in that town. We got one, two, three. We got three businesses that I know of that have moved here and are moving here in the next couple of months because of what we've done. We brought those in. And same thing, like I say, I'm getting calls about my vacant buildings, people wanting to buy them. I'm getting that now too. So because of what we've done, because of Appliance Boot Camp, you all have played such a huge role in this. I mean, that's why I say you all have done more for me than I could ever do for you all. You all have really done wonders for me. Terry Electrician. Yeah, Skynet be tripping on people on here, spitting the real truth about business. Yeah, I still don't know why. I was listening to uh, hey, what's up, Slick? I'm gonna bring you on. I was listening to what's it called? Charleston White earlier today. He said something about he was talking about Kevin Samuels. Him and Kevin had some words back and forth, but then he said he stopped because he realized, he said he was under the impression that Kevin was coming to trying to improve the sister's lives and stuff. Then he realized he wasn't. He just there on a platform making money off his knowledge. And then I realized that too, and I said, okay, that's the problem. That's why I'm not saying anything else about other people's businesses and courses and stuff like that. I realized I'm thinking they're really trying to improve people's lives and make life better for, especially for African Americans. But then I realized no, they're not. They're just capitalizing off of the knowledge and stuff like that. It's not so much to do anything good for somebody to make their lives better. So I just backed off and I said, okay, I just run my race the way I want. Hey, what's up, Slick man? I heard you now in the EMS and saving people lives and whatnot.
Yeah, man. I had
How do you save somebody's life today, man?
um, my buddy was on vacation at the beach, and his brother-in-law went to a diabetic shop. Called him, said he didn't know where he was at. He was in
Mhm.
his own house,
Mhm.
so I had to run to my man house, get the
Mhm.
key, go in there, feed him some peanut butter and jelly and some soda, and
Uh-huh.
uh, and I had the freedom to go over there. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yeah.
wasn't tied up 8 to 5,
Yeah. Everybody else be working that time.
and so after I did that, I went and made about $1,500.
Oh God, you save a life and then you like the doctor now. Save a life and go make 1,500.
The strangest things happened to me, man. The strangest things. Um, but yeah, it's all because of ABC though, right? I mean, I had the freedom. He
Uh-huh.
knew he could call me, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I had the opportunity to go over there and take care of my man and get him back feeling right.
Mhm.
And then oh, like so, I'm out here saving lives, dog.
Man, well, thank you for being a good Samaritan. But I never even thought about that, Slick. When you told me that, I never thought about that. Just the fact that you have control of your time and life.
Yeah, you
Is
do. Now, let me speak on these other companies for a second. I'm not gonna say nothing mean, right?
okay.
I know you don't like me saying that mean. Uh,
Right.
but I think just like there's several different drugstores, several different, you got Dollar General, Family Dollar. Every every business has its own perspective, right? McDonald's is a location based business. They real estate
Uh-huh.
business, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh, Cookout is a drive through business. They just get you food real fast and get you some.
Uh-huh.
So I think with these other businesses, even though they're using the ABC platform, even though they might have started at ABC
Mhm.
and they try to redo what you're doing, um, you know, it's just I mean, it's just your perspective. Your perspective is building up our community. They don't care about our community. They could care
Mhm.
less. But that's your passion, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I think you ought to keep with your passion. But uh, you know, and that's the nice part.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
Well, yeah. I don't look at it as especially with the appliance repair business. I don't look at it as it's not enough to go around. I think it's too much to go. We got 20, 30 years of not having skilled tradesmen. We get a huge shortage of it. There's plenty of work to go around. Um, I don't look at it as I want to lock somebody out. And sometimes I still can't wrap my mind around why somebody would want to not let you come in and enjoy it. Why they would just want to lock it in for them and keep you out of
well, I mean, from my perspective, like I've never done any marketing,
it.
right?
Uh-huh.
I've never had to go out and try to find jobs.
Mhm.
Um, so if somebody, I mean, I don't want, I don't want my neighbor starting a appliance company business. Then that's going to cut
Uh-huh.
down on, you know, it's going to cut down on my, you know, where well now I can turn down jobs that
Mhm.
I don't want to mess with.
Uh-huh.
I mean, then it's gonna force me to take the job that I don't want to mess with. So I mean, I get that perspective. Um, I mean, I'm not, when drug dealers when they got a corner, they don't let nobody get their corner. You know what I'm saying? They want those customers. That's how they feed their family. So I get it. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say I don't understand that right there. But you know I don't know, man. I think your perspective is probably what you need to focus on. Hey, I'm trying to build up. I mean, uh, not just the black community, but I mean, we got other races and other,
Yeah, it's all communities. Just
other
like
people.
here with the book, it's just not the black community. It's the whole community. It's the whole community. But yeah, when drug dealing first came out, say like for instance when the drug dealing when it first hit, and everybody was out there supposedly making a little bit of money. Um, everybody could be out there and be selling or doing whatever, and nobody wants saying this is my corner. You need to leave. You need to leave. Get off of my corner. Once they started doing that, where it came in this my corner and only I can sell here and do that, that's when the murders and all that stuff start coming. But I look at it kind of like this what we have here, where we got like with the town of Selma. Uh, so that's kind of what killed this town we was in. This town didn't want they wanted to kind of limit who was coming in and what type of business and all that, and when you do stuff like that, you make it so that really no business can thrive. Because what happens, one day somebody might not want ice cream, they might want coffee. But if they come get coffee, they'll see my ice cream parlor, and they'll do it. And we kind of cross pollinate. So same thing, there's a guy across the town. He has a Celtic Creamery. I met him about a year ago. The people who done it, I met him about a year ago. They told me they were gonna put an ice cream parlor over the next town over, Smithfield. I've gone over there. I go over there and compare our flavors to make sure that that I'm still good. But his ice cream parlor actually helps me get more business. So what happened? It has became now like almost like a little comparison where they come in, they take mine, and then somebody say, well, you need to go over there to Celtic Creamery. They go take his, and then they it's battling back and forth. Or somebody will come over to Celtic Creamery. They be talking about, man, there's this new place in Selma in Smithfield called Celtic Creamery. They go there and eat it. Then somebody said, well, you need to go to Selma, go across the street, go to Selma. They got the best ice cream. Then the people who went there one time will come back. It's almost like in Philly where they had, like Joe Subs and Delantos or whoever who got the best cheesesteak. That's kind of like what we got planned on now, and where now we both are pulling people from Raleigh and around where they want to taste both our ice cream.
Yeah, Mike, but I want you to think about it like this.
Uh huh.
All right. Say you got $50 in your pocket,
Uh
right?
huh.
All right, and the phone and you need 200, right? The
Uh
phone
huh.
rings, right?
Uh huh.
They said, listen, I got this. My ice maker ain't working.
Uh huh.
All right, my ice maker ain't working. So you say, all right, I'm quoting the job at 325. It's gonna be 325 for me to come out and do. Oh, or Samsung Drive,
Uh
Samsung
huh.
Drive. You know what's wrong with it. So you say
Uh
it's
huh.
325, right?
Uh huh.
They say, well, my man said, I mean, another company said they could do it for 300. Now remember, you got $50 in your pocket.
Uh huh.
Are you gonna say, well, listen, I'll do it for 275, or I'll do it for 299, and I can do it right away, right?
Uh
Because
huh.
because you need that money,
Uh huh.
right? So you don't want to get to that place because right now, right? Let's
Uh
just
huh.
say for instance, just imagine you was a car salesman, and
Uh huh.
Selma definitely ain't short of car lots, right?
Right.
So they got to sell them cars, so they gotta price them. Just like when you go to the well, you might not do that because you rich, but if you go and you need a car,
Uh
you're gonna try to get the best price for the car you want, right?
huh.
Right. So I mean, even though it's plenty of work in appliance repair, we want to keep it that way. I mean, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, let me tell you something, man. This ain't easy work.
No, it's not. It's not.
So so the universe gonna put out all those people who wanna who
That's
just wanna
right.
come make an easy dollar, right?
Uh,
Cause it ain't an easy dollar, you know.
right.
Like like I guess I mean we make it sound easy sometimes. I guess we shouldn't. But it ain't an easy it ain't an easy dollar. Um, so I mean I could get you know shoot, if I could close the door I close the door if I if everybody had to come
I
in
just to say that. So I'm
look
talking to
if,
somebody who wants to close the door. He thinks there's enough people in here already.
look
So
look
there you go. There you go.
look closing the door got me this dump truck right here. Look, uh,
uh,
yeah, I mean, I ain't- I mean, just think if everybody who had to come in the game had to work for somebody for 4 years, like an HVAC person, right? That
uh-huh.
means so I could get me some employees for real, for at least
That's right.
for
Yeah, see, that's
three,
what
4 years.
everybody's thinking. They want you to come work for them. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
that, yeah.
I can't say I'm against them, but uh, we still need somebody like you, right? To
Uh-huh.
say, you know, uh, you need to get in this game because it'll take care of your family, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But
And
unfortunately, I'm becoming a minority because what's happening, you got all the people who you got the ones that's in here already that realize, man, this right here is a gold mine that I walked into.
yeah,
They're even like you, where you just in, you said, man, it's a gold mine, let's close the door. And the people who've been here forever been saying, let's close the door. Now they got a lot more people who even the new people who are coming in are starting to say, close the door. So I'm becoming a minority where eventually it's going to get closed. And when it get closed, then I have to start making technicians.
yeah. Hey, uh, yeah. Some people, man. Uh, I was just looking at the comments.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say nothing. But look, either way, let them people say close the door, right? They can keep saying it. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
want to say, you know, it ain't for everybody. It's for some people, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's it ain't that. You know, uh, I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'll make that ain't your perspective. But I put it this way.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I came in the game and it's what's 8:44. I'm just getting home. Uh, because I started late, of course.
Uh-huh.
But I came in the
Uh-huh.
game and it changed my perspective. And I had my own car lot, you know. So it ain't, I was never broke, but I've never seen it
Can't
so
hear you,
easy.
Slick.
I was never broke, right? But the
Can't hear you.
appliance. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Hello,
All right.
hello. Yeah,
Okay, Slick has went out. So what we got? Hey, how you doing, Pike? Appliance repair said, Uncle Mike, I love you. All right, thanks, I appreciate that. If Slick can reconnect, we'll bring him back on. But you see, Slick is and he's not the only one. It's a lot of people who is pushing to close the door. So that's why I
I
keep
ain't
telling
pushing
y'all
to close the
stop
door
going
though.
in and out because they um uh I think appliance repair, the number of businesses probably has almost doubled in the last 2 years of people, new people coming in. A lot of new faces and stuff, and the new ones coming in are saying the same thing: close the door. So, D Johnson, you always speak the realest of real. Love the challenge, true game changing. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, Fix, Green Mike, ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Mike Campbell fam? Oh, okay. A now, Dr. Funk. Salary is a drug that they give you to keep you away from your dreams. Kevin O'Leary. Yeah, I know Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. Yeah, it is. That salary, man, keep people away. They won't do it. Once if I can get them on that salary, uh, they give up their dreams. I can't hear you still, Slick.
Oh, I'm here.
My app. Hey, Mentor Mike. Hey, how you doing? Hey, not Dr. Funk. That's why I shut off my mic on Facebook and other apps. Yeah,
Yeah,
matter of fact, I am too. Because when they today where they were showing me all the stuff that they could do. Where they could just track where you walking at. And they know where you at all the time. And if you walking towards a place, I can, and people can do it anywhere. I can go anywhere and put a geo fence, and I see you going that way, pull you back.
Wow.
Hey, how you doing, Donnie Madden? Said, hello, Mike and AC fam. All right. Okay. Okay. Somebody networking there. Hey, what's up, Thanos? I good to see you. Oh, Cindy. Hey, how you doing, Cindy? Cindy Brookshire. This is a young lady who actually wrote the book. I want to thank you. Thank you, Cindy, for joining in. Cindy, thanks for the link to the book. Mike, I enjoyed interviewing you and seeing how you share your success to helping others. Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate it. And you've done an excellent job with the book. I really appreciate it. You back, Slick?
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, tell her to post a link. Well, somebody post a link
Yeah,
to
I
the
still
book.
can't hear you.
You still can't hear me?
Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike and ABC fans. Once you get once you get your stuff back, just join back in, Slick. Greg B, it's all about putting down good game. Yep. Slick counting money and saving lives. Yeah. Bob Knight, what's up, Mike? Just starting out, waiting warranty to send work, but I want to go straight to COD. I'm ready to go. Yeah, if you never repaired appliances before, don't go straight to COD, because it's a recipe for disaster. Because if you miss, you need to go to warranty company starting off with a couple of reasons. One, you need to get your cash flow up. Even if you can repair appliances, if you don't have enough cash flow to actually go out there, buy the part, and come back out and go out there, diagnose, buy the part, and come back out and repair it won't take long for you to be cash strapped. You need to go to the third party warranty companies to get your cash flow up. Second thing, if you're just starting out and you don't have the confidence and you don't have your skill set yet, you can go out there and you'll actually misdiagnose something, and you misdiagnose something. It might be a control board costs $400. You can get the money to buy it, and so you actually go out of business that way. Or if it's with a customer, I don't know if you can hear me, Slick. If it's a customer, you go out and misdiagnose it, and it protects the customer because they don't have to come out their pocket anymore. So if you didn't get the cash flow, don't have the skill set, go third party warranty.
Can you hear me, man?
What's up, Shimano Five Line? Salute to Grandmaster Mike ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? UK.
Can you
There
hear
you
me?
go. Mike been rich too long. He don't forgot how good it is. Don't nobody want you tapping into that money. Uh, okay, I'll go there. Gene and Pat. That's a feel. Yeah, there you go, Gene and Pat. There you go. Get the that's it. 89 Dr. Funk. Said no, not easy at all. Laugh out loud.
Say what, mom? All right. Thank you, mom.
Good
All right.
networking
I
there.
see.
I
Mike, can you
can't
hear
hear
me?
you. Oh, Slick, hold on a second, man. I see why I can't hear you. Hold on, my sound went out. It's my fault. My bad, man. I can hear you now. My bad, Slick. My bad.
No problem, man. I'm
Uh,
just on the porch chilling now.
okay. I'm
Look,
gonna go back here. Uh, nope, it's not easy at all. Oh, said I just said it was easy. To me, I think the appliance repairing the appliances is easy. The business part is the hard part. When
yeah.
I'm saying appliance repair, when I'm saying it's not easy, I'm talking about everything all encompassed. I'm not talking about just repairing the appliances. I'm talking about everything all encompassed. Running any business is not easy. It's not easy to run no business. Eliminating staying ain't easy. Nothing easy when it comes to business. But I'll say the easy part of appliance repair to me is the repairing of the appliances. That to me is the easiest part, and that's the part you learn the fastest. It's the business part that takes so long to learn, and very few people can do. Only person can teach you how to run a business is somebody who actually run a business. Um, Anybody can teach you how to repair a appliance. Very few people can tell you how to run a business because running a business it requires something that very few people have. That's wisdom. That's being able to take all of the knowledge and understanding that you have read and all that and apply it to get it, the results that you have. You got to have faith. All the stuff that everybody tell you about, you got to have and this and that. You got to have that. You got to, like Slick was just talking about the last $50. What you call? I'm here. I am at the ice cream parlor. I gotta make payroll Friday morning. We start off on Monday. I got to buy supplies to get going on Monday. So Monday I go buy supplies and I look. I say for instance I got $2,000 that I wasn't in my account. Like Slick was just talking about, I got $2,000 in my account. I know my payroll is going to be on Friday morning. It's going to be about $800. Well, I go look. I got $2,000. I need to buy $1,500 worth of supplies and ingredients to make the ice cream for that week. So if I don't have faith and believe in my business, then I will whatchamacall. I'll say, well, I gotta have I gotta make payroll coming up, and I only got $2,000. I can't spend my 1,500. I got to at least keep at least 1,000 for payroll. And so what you would do, you'll end up not going and buy the product that you need to make for the week, thinking that you're saving doing a smart thing to save money for payroll. But because you don't buy the product, you don't make enough money because you ain't got no product to sell to stay in business and to do to make payroll. So you end up going out of business and not making payroll because you don't buy enough product. So that's where you gotta have that faith where you take your money, go put it out there like a farmer, go buy those seeds, put it in the ground, and you know it's gonna come up and you know it's gonna bloom, and you gotta make it. You gotta make it. You gotta like right now, I have to make it, and you got advertise. You gotta do everything. So when Friday morning comes, instead of me having just the $2,000 on Friday morning, I got four. So because
Mike, let me
I,
say something, Mike. I,
I go ahead.
yeah. So in theory, you're right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to have that faith in everything you're saying. All that's right.
Uh-huh.
But we talking about people who ain't got a second business. You know, this your second business.
Uh-huh.
I need you to I need you to go back, right?
Uh-huh.
and just
Uh-huh.
remember, you do you remember college broke?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember college books.
College broke is when you broke and you ain't got no you don't even you ain't got no money coming in and you ain't got no job, no way to go make no money. You really starving, right?
Yeah,
You know.
we were so broke in college. The way we put value on stuff was how many packs of oodles or noodles. If
Yeah,
somebody said,
yeah.
"Man, that's $10," man, shit, I could buy 20 packs of oodles or noodles for that.
Yeah,
I
so
ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. That was college broke. But go ahead.
and the roof over your head, you know what I'm saying? The
Uh,
payment for your car. And just think
uh,
about it. What if you're already late? So you could be talking about repossession. So
mhm.
um I mean, some of these people are hungry like that, and some of these people kind of scared, and they got the right to be fearful. But we trying to get them out that fear. And Greg B says this. He think people should work for someone and do warranty call in the evening and try to learn it on your versus trying to learn it on his own. I don't know why he keep talking like that, but I mean that's him. But
What do you mean?
you know,
Okay. I see the comment. Okay, let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. I don't know why he keep talking like that because I mean we most of everybody here. I mean, you taught us how the basic appliance work, and if you go
Mhm.
to somebody else school, they're gonna teach you the same thing how basic appliance work. I mean, you're gonna have to do it for yourself. Today, I changed my first diverter motor on a dishwasher. I've been doing
Uh-huh.
it almost a year and a half. Be 2 years
Mhm.
by the end of the year. Uh, you know, nobody told me anything about a diverter motor. Uh, I mean, you just gotta learn stuff on your own. Learn it for yourself. I mean, you working on an appliance. Ain't but so many parts to an appliance. Even the refrigerator. The refrigerator got a lot of parts, but still ain't it ain't it still ain't overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think if you can get in the game and not work for a warranty company, then you should get in the game. You know, I started a car lot without working for a car lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
don't always have to have somebody to hold your hand. That's where the real faith comes through. I mean, well, that's where faith comes through. Real faith is just real faith. I mean, faith is faith. Uh,
Yeah.
but you know,
Um,
you ain't got to have nobody to hold your hand to show you to work on the dry. I mean,
right.
YouTube is there. I mean, it ain't nothing but screws and plugs. That's pretty much all we working on.
Yeah, it's pretty. To me, I think it's pretty simple once you know the theory of how it works. And I ain't saying nothing is easy, man. Riding a bike is when you tell you learn the theory behind it, it's hard. But once you learn it, you're good. Now, I'll say why I don't um uh, uh, I tell you why. Let me read this one. All right, he said he has plenty of reasons why he say that. If you see my inbox, you'll know why. These people don't know how to troubleshoot. They be stressed. Yeah, yeah.
Don't answer.
Yeah. Okay. Let me address that. Yes. Uh, Let me address that. That's part of the process of learning this. What's happened is not about the fact they can't troubleshoot. It's about the education doesn't allow people to read and comprehend anymore. People don't want to think; they want you to tell them the answer. So if somebody like today, uh, I got a couple of examples today. One guy called me. Um, they got a you get the service manual for Samsung, a Samsung refrigerator. The service manual was 122 pages. He got an error code, and he tell me I can't find the error code. That he's giving it's flashing, giving him an error code. I said it's flashing is giving you an error code. What does that mean? Look in the manual. Where is that in the manual? I don't know. Search it. Do a find and search. But I'm not going to sit there and read it for you. What happened? The school system has got away from people reading and comprehending. People can't read and comprehend. Then on top of that, people think that you think that you can just go like for instance, I have this where I'm gonna go buy get this all the time. Somebody go buy a meter. Now, if you go buy a brand new meter and you go buy $100 meter and it can read frequencies and all this stuff and that, before you go to a customer house, you better get the manual out and read it so you'll know how to work your tools when you get there. You don't get in the customer house and don't know how to work your tools. That's because people then are not trying. They're not pre gaming and they're not preparing themselves and you what you call when you do, and they don't want to pregame and don't want to test themselves. That's the universe standing up and say, "Hey, man, you're not doing it right, and I'm not gonna let you get by." Let them go there, and you force them to actually do it. You don't make it easier for them. You force them. Hey, you gave them the information. You got the service manual? No, I ain't got the service manual. Why you don't have a service manual? They didn't have it on Appliance. Did you request a manual? How you do that? Go look at Appliance and read, and they'll tell you how to request a manual. That's
What?
you gotta make them do that, and you make them shortcuts. Because what's gonna happen? It's their business. They're not working. You're not working for them. You're not their manager. It's their business. You tell them how to go get it, and then from there you let them go get it from themselves. And it don't take long from doing that where they actually then realize, okay, I'm gonna have to go get the service manual. I'm gonna have to read these hundred and some pages to find it. I'm gonna have to Google the error code. I'm gonna have to do all of this. I'm gonna have to start thinking for my own. And then once they start doing that, they realize they can do anything. They don't need no permission from nobody to do anything. But up
What?
until then, I constantly let them keep. If you constantly keep making it easier for them, they'll never take off and run. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right. So now let me say this. Now
Mhm.
I remember when I first started, right,
Mhm.
and going in blind, and not knowing how to take something apart,
Mm-hmm.
or how to get to something, and then the customer right there on me and all that stuff. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
One good time,
Uh-huh.
one good time that the customer on you, you nervous,
Mm-hmm.
you texting your boy, hey man, hey, do you know anything about this? Whatever, and like Greg says, inbox before, and I get those messages too,
Mm-hmm.
and I answer them back when I can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let somebody else emergency make an emergency for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I mean, you got to get burned. It's like life, right? You got to,
Right.
you got to get burned one good time. You know what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing is, with the warranty, when you get burned, they still pay you most of the
Right.
time.
And
That's
that's
the
like
beautiful
saying
thing.
it's like bowling with the bumper rails up. You can't get hurt. Now, see, the other thing too, the way I look at it, all of us, all of us have went through that. When I was working at Sears, the same thing. I went through that. All of us went through that process of learning, and that's how you learn. You don't learn by somebody just telling you what to do, give you the answers. You got to be forced to think. And the way I look at it, okay, if it everybody say okay, they need to go work for somebody. They need to go. We have a lot of people that say we need to go work for somebody. But the people who say you need to go work for somebody didn't go work for nobody. So that's not the route that you took. It didn't work for you. Uh, uh, I tell people to do the same thing that I done. How I got out there. When I went to go work for Sears, I didn't. I rode with I rode with somebody for 2 days, I think. And the only reason I rode with them, they wanted to ride with me to go show me how to fix the appliances. They were showing me how to fill out the paperwork and how to use their pager system. And so from there, when I got ready to go, they let me go in that truck. I had 12 work orders. Wasn't nobody helping me. Wasn't no cell phone you could call. You go, I gotta go get mine, and you get yours. I'm gonna pay the same amount. You can't make it. You can't make it. And that's the way you learn. And yes, you mess stuff up and you misdiagnose stuff. It's all part of the thing. That's why you're doing it with the third party warranty company. Everybody thinks they can't make a mistake. That's how you learn. You learn by making mistakes all the
You
time.
gonna make them anyway.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
gonna
make a
make them.
mistake.
Nothing. I don't care how many courses you take. You can take every course out there. You can work for
I know.
somebody. You can work for somebody for 10 years. Guess what? Life gonna happen to everybody. I don't care who you are. And if somebody out there saying they are master tech and they ain't never messed up, and ain't messed up something within the last week, or made a mistake within the last week or the last month or something, they lying. Because life happens to everybody. I don't care. The sun shines on the good, the just, and the unjust. So I mean, it's just not gonna happen where you think you're gonna go in there and be able to fix everything and know the one right part to order and everything
Mhm.
like that. Whether you're working for warranty or COD, you go in there, you do a good job, you be as careful as you can, and you do your best work, and you'll be all right. But if you go in there and ain't gonna do your best work, then that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna make mistakes, and like Lamar, my man said, Stacey, it'll follow you for years. But if
Yeah.
you go out there and you really you do your best and you be careful, remember you remember you in somebody's house, and
Just
try to
make
do
it
the best
right.
you can.
If you make a mistake, just make it right.
Yeah,
Just
just
make it
make it
right.
right.
You make enough money to make it right. Just pay,
Yeah,
buy a new one, or whatever you got to do. Follow with the insurance thing. Whatever you got to do, just make it right.
and look,
Um,
this is the thing. This is another thing. If you don't know, guess what? You just don't know.
just don't know.
Yeah, you ain't gonna know everything.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what course you take. You can go to Fred's and stay there for 6 weeks. You still gonna come back and not know everything. Cause I mean, they
I
can't teach you everything.
can't teach you. He ain't gonna run to every scenario. Prime example. I'm not gonna call his name, but we talked this week. when he came to, I told him when he came to Appliance Boot Camp, he'll know who I'm talking to. I told him, I said, I don't think you're gonna do it, man, because you're not, as we said, you're not hungry enough. You're too comfortable. Before he came to Appliance Boot Camp, he had spent thousands of dollars. He had bought the appliance line. He had two or three fluke meters. He had a DeWalt tool bag. He had spent $500 or $600 for. He had went out and bought insurance. Had a truck. He got a new truck. It had letters on it and all that. Before he even got his first third party, before he got done his first service call, he had went out and done all of this. And I was like, man, you need to go ahead and make some money first. I want to make sure everything's right. I want to make sure I know everything. Not only that, he went out. He got an office building. He's been paying on an office building for over a year. He got an office building. He's been paying for over a year. He's
Wow.
taking my course. He's taking Summarize course. Any course out there for appliance repair, he has taken. And how many service calls has he done?
Zero.
Zero.
Yes.
His classmates. We were talking today. We were talking. No, yesterday we were talking. He told me. He said, "Man, I just need to go out there. I should have listened to you. All my classmates are going out there. His classmates, the ones that didn't have half the stuff that he didn't have, none of the stuff he had, because they was in awe. They said, "Man, I'm behind. And this guy has all of this stuff." His classmates, just work Tuesday, I think Tuesday through Thursday. They don't do Monday and Friday. His classmates, they're in the same town now, like 10, 15 minutes apart. His classmates work Tuesday through Thursday, bringing home over $2,500 a week. No weekends or nothing like that. This what he has to do. He has to get in the truck and ride with his classmates. And the same guy he came to class with, he has to ride with that classmate, trying to still get the confidence to go out on his own. If you go work for somebody, you're not going to have the confidence still to go out on your own. You got to get out there on your own and start doing your own business. He has yet to go out there because he's trying to take that route. Want to play it safe, don't want to make no mistakes. He just want to go. The guy who went out there and just done it and made the mistakes, he's out there now. He quit his job a year ago. The guy he's been paying the new car insurance. This other thing, he built a website, got a pretty website. He getting calls all the time from his website, and he's afraid to return the phone call. He's
Take
paying for,
dryers.
huh?
Hey, if he listen, tell him just take dryers. Turn down everything else. Just take
He's
dryers.
afraid. He get calls all day long from his website, and he won't return the phone call. He got a office building that he's been paying on for over a year, and don't run no office out of it. But just
Hey,
trying to get the courage to go out there when he was just listening and just went out there and done one or two and then built himself up. Because that's what everybody else do. Even
what? He
go
need to
ahead.
work for me. I said he need to work for me.
No.
See, somebody like that, they work for somebody until they fed up, right?
uh,
Once he get fed up, because he know the numbers already, right? He know the numbers.
he knows all of it. I had another guy. I
Mm.
ain't gonna call his name, but he probably done been to the appliance boot camp at least 3 times. 3 times.
What?
He's been 3 times. He know everything word for word. I mean, if I say something, he can finish it up. When I'm teaching, he can teach it. He can teach it. The
Hey,
last time his
Mike.
girlfriend,
Hey, fear is real though. Let's
is
say
it?
that. Now, fear ain't fake. Being scared is a real thing. You know,
But he went
all
to his first cousin came. Probably his first cousin is probably a millionaire out of appliance repair now. So his first cousin told him he could get to talk to his first cousin anytime. His uncle came. His uncle is doing it. So he got all these people around him to do it, but he still had not. I don't know if he jumped out there yet. I haven't heard from him lately, but he still had not jumped out there when he had all these people around him that was doing it.
but fear is real, man. ain't not just appliance repair. That's for everything. If you ever like, I deal with people. I deal with people on a regular basis with
Uh-huh.
church and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and you know, they have to sing their song or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
some people, I've seen a man shake and sweat, grown man, and all we doing is singing a song in church, right? He
Uh-huh.
can't, he cannot do it. You know,
The singing song.
sing just can't sing a song. He can't when he touched the mic, he can't do it. He shake and it won't come out, right?
Uh-huh.
So so I understand being fearful. Um, I learned from an early age though. I was the youngest. You have a group of kids in the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
I was the youngest, so of course I got they beat on me all the time. So you
Mhm.
know so I was made to face my fears early.
Mhm.
So I couldn't fight them back because they was bigger. So I used to, so I got weapons to fight them back. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. But if anybody's scared, just tell them fix dryers. When the phone ring, you ask them what appliance it is. If it ain't no dryer, then just don't go. Say, hey, I'm too busy. You know, I'm too busy to go because
Okay.
they should be.
This why I don't buy the fear. Here, you remember Sam? Sam is the hearing impaired.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna read what Sam said. Sam want to tell everybody, thanks everyone. Yes, got my first COD on Sunday. Dealt with a slow water overflow. Just found it to be the inlet valve through diagnostics. Then he said, then I got the other customer next door wanted me to diagnose why the refrigerator isn't getting hot. Why the refrigerator is getting hot water through the dispenser after Lowe's employee installed new refrigerator. So the refrigerator is getting hot water when they go get water. Found out they hooked the water line to the hot water line. Had to cut out and install other valve to cold water. I was nervous, but the basis that Master Sneed taught at Appliance Boot Camp with so much knowledge I acquired, I just went out and done it and gained confidence once I found the problem and gave the customer relief. I want to thank Mike Sneed for making the time and patience to walk with me through the paperwork and give me the tools to go out and make good money. Now, there goes somebody, he got going to a house, he can't speak. He can speak,
Hey,
but he can't hear deaf, and he's done it.
hey, Mike.
Uh-huh,
Let's not underestimate this moment though. All right,
uh-huh.
that's a great moment right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's no small feat.
Yeah,
That's,
and then to say, well, I don't. This is the issue I have. I don't. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if it's a different route. People can take different routes everywhere. Uh, but for the last 30 years, we've been saying we need to get more people into the skilled trades. We need to get more people into, especially appliance repair. Appliance repair was an old man's thing. We need to get more people in. Then, and one year, we flipped the switch, and people coming in. Now people say, "Hey, stop! We got enough people here. We don't want nobody else to come in." And then to say, "Okay, uh, uh, the way that you're teaching it, I don't think that's the proper way to teach it." But then when I started talking to people, I see we got a connection amongst just about everywhere now. If I start pulling back layers, I find out, oh, you came through Appliance Boot Camp. Oh, the person that's mentoring you right now is Appliance Boot Camp alumni. Oh, you get this person from Appliance Boot Camp. So even though we might not be, I don't get everything right. I know that, but it's almost you can't deny that we have our that our imprint and DNA is on this fabric of appliance repair industry right now. And when we get to a point where you can take somebody, he has to he can't hear what I'm saying. He has to read my lips or read it across the screen. And if the information that we're giving out can allow him to go out there and he making good money now, like he just said. Uh, Other people, I don't think have an excuse. There's no excuse to be scared. If he got to go out there and climb through all those obstacles, to make his money. It worked for him. It didn't matter. It worked for him. I don't see why people would still say you need to go work for somebody, knowing that our problem is we got two problems as African Americans. One, we the most unemployed people in the world. So who you gonna go work for? They never gave you no job. They've been those companies that you talking about that you should go work for. They never came with no hiring career fair and trying to get you to go to work at appliance repair. No, they didn't want that. They want their nephews. They want their brothers' kids. They want their kids. They want to keep it in the family. They don't want you there. So even if they say okay, it'd be just like HVAC. Go try to get an HVAC job right now.
I did.
Go to one
I
of these
did.
companies. Yeah, go to one of these companies. Pull up and say you want to get an HVAC job. See if they give you a job as an African American. You ain't gonna get no job. So
But listen,
so all of a sudden you be advocating to lock yourself out. You the only person to get locked out.
but
To be honest
but
with you, go ahead.
ain't you saying the same thing though?
Who?
Don't you want your cousins and your nephews in it too?
Yeah, but I also want somebody like Sam. I also want somebody like you to actually be able to come in and you be able to do it for your kids and stuff too. I
Yeah,
want
but
to
you
create.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but just think if I was up north, if North Carolina state, if North Carolina was like it was up north where they had the unions, I couldn't have got my electrical contractor's license. I had to go get a job in the union. And they give them no, they get the unions are made to keep African American men out. So I wouldn't have got no job. I wouldn't have been an electrician. But
Um.
because I'm in a place where if I get my contractor's license, I can start my own business. I didn't have to go ask somebody for no job. I just started my own business. The same thing with appliance repair. It's given, it's given the people that if we didn't do it this way, just think if we didn't do it this
uh,
way, we wouldn't have Miss Ward. And look at all Miss Ward has done in 2 years. Look at everything Miss Ward has done for the appliance repair field. We would not have the DCNL. In 2 years, look at everything DCNL have done for the appliance repair field. If we didn't, we wouldn't have Greg B. Look at all Greg B does with the all of Facebook and stuff, helping people that's been there doing it 20 years. We wouldn't have him out there. We would not have you, Slick, if we didn't have that. Look at all that he do for the appliance field. We would not have
hey,
humble leader. Just like humble leader picking up more wherever he want to go now. I don't think he decided where he want to move. We wouldn't have
hey,
a humble leader. We would not have because we don't read. We wouldn't have all of these people who are doing so much if we were going back to the other way. And where would they put their talents at? Where would they put their talents?
hey, my son is in the chat, man.
Uh
So
huh.
I gotta give a shout out to
Okay.
him.
What's his name?
I think it's Kurt Boys he put up there. His name's Sport.
Okay.
Yeah, he in the chat. But now, like you said, now you want other people, but like my man said, you can get an HVAC job. So I did apply for HVAC jobs, right? And but they want to give me, $10, $12 an hour. Well, it's worth more than that. And but I ain't working for that. So I they will give you jobs. Yeah, he said they are looking for new technicians, but they ain't gonna pay you, right?
Now, when I what we call when I graduated when I got laid off and I went looking as an engineer, I couldn't even work. I see you, son. All right, Kirk's boys. I went looking asked to work for free, and they wouldn't give me a job. Now I take that back. They will give you a HVAC job, and they will give you a plumbing job, and they will give you an electrical job. But
I
what you're
did a
gonna be
appliance
doing
job.
what you're gonna be doing in HVAC, you're gonna be installing ductwork. You ain't gonna
Yeah,
learn how to fix the unit. In plumbing, same thing. You're gonna be out there pulling plumbing pipe up under. You're gonna be up under the house pulling plumbing pipe. In electrical, you're gonna be pulling wire and running conduit. They ain't gonna teach you that. Yeah, you get that, but you got bust through the walls and all that type of stuff. And so you
now
what you gonna they're not gonna train you like that. You just had look how many people look at Gerard. Gerard, excellent HVAC guy. And all the stuff that he was doing down in Atlanta, he left. We got two or three other people who left the HVAC working for major companies because they weren't making the money and they weren't moving
Yeah,
them up. And they
they
started
won't
their
making
own.
the appliance money. They won't making the
Right,
money
right, right.
that you showed us we can make. So
Yeah.
is it that perspective that we really going for? We want more people making more money, more people that look like
Mm.
us being able to make more money and to know how we can take care of our families and stuff like that more than we
Say that
want
again.
more people to make more money, like us, and to be able to see what appliance has showed us, because it ain't for everybody to quit their job and go full time. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
it ain't for everybody to, because it breaks off into other things. I've had so many opportunities come across
Mm-hmm.
because of appliance repair, right?
Yeah.
And and my perspective have changed on all these opportunities because of appliance repair. Yeah, my perspective on a lot of things changed on appliance repair. Pretty much my perspective changed on my family, it changed on everything because I was able to see, um, I guess it's business. I guess you would say the whole how business work and how things work and how business been working for years and little stuff that I didn't know, but
Mm-hmm.
that now I know. So it really does it opens your mind now. It really opens your mind to a lot of things. So I mean, appliance repair it's like a stepping stone, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be doing this 10 years from now, but I know it has opened my mind to and opened my perspective into. I mean, I feel like I'm even a nicer person because of appliance repair. Because I really don't like people, But I'm starting to be able to talk to people a lot more because I'm in somebody's house every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in, 3, 4, 5, 6 people house every day. So I mean, appliance repair, it'll change how you look at things, man, and then it'll
Yeah.
change how you, how you, how you want your future to be, you know. And
Mm.
you'll stop thinking, man, I need to get me a good job. Oh, I need that good job, man, so I can get that
You
good
won't think about no
401k.
job. You won't think about no job because you're thinking about. I'll be honest with you. I don't have time to work no job. I don't have time. I got too much stuff to do on my own. I don't have time to work for anybody and go sit somewhere at somebody's place for 8 hours during the day. I got too much stuff to do on my own, but I don't have enough time to do what I need to get done. Um, but Greg B asked, "What have I done?" You do a lot, Greg. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. Believe it or not, I see you helping people diagnose and stuff. You're a great technician. So and look at the people that you have mentored and got in. I think Warren Davis and all them. Those are the fruits of your labor. Just think if you wouldn't, if it wasn't for you, if you had to go work for somebody, you could not have mentored Warren Davis and them and got them going. So all of this stuff, all of us are interconnected. And if they would have just, if they killed, that's the thing that we don't realize. If they just kill just one, they just kill one of us at the root. All of this stuff is done. If they had a way, if they could have, if right before I came to high school, they pulled the skilled trades out. I'm the last of the people who got the skilled trades in high school. If I was just 4 years, if I was just 4 years, if I was just maybe 3 or 4 years later, they would have killed me before I even got out and had a chance. And then none of this would have been here. Because I wouldn't have known any skilled trades. All I would have known was go get a job.
And
So
more importantly, Greg's story is more important.
yeah, look at
Greg's story,
they go work.
because he didn't start off like most, like the people that talk to you like I did, and people who
Mm,
ain't scared to talk to you online
mm,
and stuff. Like 89 Dr. Funk. Okay, let's talk about Greg first. So Greg, right?
mm.
He went to the same class I was in, right?
Oh, he did.
I
Okay, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I started off wide open. You know,
Uh huh.
warranty was wide open in my ear, so I was boom, boom,
Yeah.
booming for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Greg didn't start off like that though. He couldn't get on with
Oh,
no
I
warranty
remember that.
company.
I remember that he used to act all the time and say, ain't no work here in Texas." I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so so if he his story is just as important as somebody who started off wide open. And look at 89 Dr. Funk. 89 Dr. Funk still working his full-time job, right?
Mm,
And still
mm,
going out and making $500 in the evening. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? And
mm,
going this place in the evening making
mm,
$500, and
mm,
and got the easy life because he got a he got a real good job or whatever. So I
mm.
mean everybody's story is important, no matter how familiar or how unfamiliar it is. Because I know
Right.
it's some other people like Greg that didn't start off wide open. They used to call me, "Hey man, can I get can you send me a job here?" I Matter of fact, it's so many people who went through boot camp that worked for me
Mm,
that ran my calls or rode with me and stuff like that. I mean, it's been a lot of them. I don't want to call their names because
mm,
they weren't getting the work that I was getting, or they didn't have the confidence I had, or they didn't get the
mm.
work that I was getting. So Greg done a lot. DCNF. I mean, I don't know what class Miss Ward was in. I can't remember if she was in my class or not. Um, I can't remember if she was in my class or not. But everybody's story is important. It's just who gonna be the one to tell their story. It's only a couple that tell their story, but it's a lot of people who going through what we going through. So Greg's story is very important, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
all of them. And like I say, it's some people that I wish I could get on and tell their story. So, and like I say, but then when I start talking to people, and I don't know. We don't have over 1,000 people, so I don't know everybody who take it. Some people buy it, and I don't know. And then later on, in conversation, I find out, oh, they took it. I didn't know that. And and so yeah, so y'all DNA is on a lot of people out here. And if we had to go the route of going to go get a job, who's gonna hire all these guys? Who's gonna give them the job? They haven't given us no jobs in the last 80 years.
I'll give him a
Uh,
job.
now we can. So now we at the point where we can go out and bring in the next generation and say, hey, we can give them jobs. But up until then, well, nobody gonna give you no job. You know it. Everybody know it. We've been that's thing we've been trying for jobs and justice forever. And, and y'all done it. You done it. Now, could it have been easier? It probably could have, but then it takes away from your story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Everybody, you gonna have a story whether you want to whether you want to tell it or not. And I know, like, so I know people who started off with warranty, and the warranty cut them off, or the
yeah.
warranty said, "Hey, we wanna half your pay, or we
Mm,
ain't gonna pay you that." I know people who
mm,
Greg said he started off COD. Um,
mm.
I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Greg and
it's
one
all
said to start
different.
off Trade Shieldy. Now, he said that's why he don't like when we seem to like warranty companies work going to be popping for everybody. No, what happened? Warranty company workers come, but a lot of times we too impatient. We don't. We want it. We want it right now. I don't want to wait. Warranty company is a slow thing where you start off 1 or 2 stops per day, but most people don't want that. They want all of it now. Give me now, and then they can go on out there to COD and get it. And if they're ready and they can do it, they can. But warranty work is usually a little bit slower. Everybody wants more work until they get more work. And then they realized I didn't want to do all this work. So
Well,
warranty company will come, but it's a process. It's gonna take you a month or two before they get popping, and everybody want it right now.
well, that what comparison does. Even though comparison will kill you. When you
Mhm.
compare yourself to somebody else, it'll
Yeah.
really, really hurt you. You know, you can't. I mean, I don't care what the situation. You know, somebody could have been in the same city as Greg D, right?
Hmm.
But when they applied for the warranty company, they got accepted.
Hmm.
It just because because even when you're applying for the warranty company, it's still another person on the other end who say I'm gonna accept you or not, right?
Right, right, right,
So right,
right.
so it's
Yeah,
always so when you compare, and he's like, man, like I can't get you can't compare yourself to nobody else's story until it's all over, right? You don't want to compare yourself because it's still somebody in the office may be having a bad day that day, right?
right.
They like, man, I hate the every time I get one of these service providers, man, they they messing over me, and I got this, this, and this, and then here come ding, and there go your application, right?
Right. Yeah.
and so they like, no, I ain't accepting nobody. And then 2 more days later, they like, man, I got to have somebody. These people, I need somebody new, and then ding, their application come through. And so they said, boom, well, I got me somebody. And so it's still somebody on the other end, who got to put their application through. So you still just got to apply, just got to keep applying. Whatever it's gonna take, your story's gonna be your story. You know.
I'm gonna I'm gonna address this. Yeah, yeah. I'll say. Mike says you're going to get warranty work and do 2 calls a day, so people are expecting that. I said when you first start off, you do 1 call a day because you can't do 2 calls a day when you don't know it. It's going to take you all day to do 1 call. I was on the call with a guy today. He started at 8 o'clock, trying to get. He had a Bosch refrigerator, trying to get. He had 2 calls, a refrigerator and a dishwasher. He had been there 3 hours just trying to get the back panel off, figuring that out to check the frost pattern. He got it off, checked the frost pattern, it's good. He moved on. Now he got to go do the dishwasher. He's gonna be there all day just for 2 appliances. So you don't want to do more than 1 call per day. Now, when you first started off, when you called a third party warranty company, what happens? We've gotten into this thing where we're thinking uh, that we got into this thing where we're thinking. I don't know what I keep sending me all these things. Okay. But anyway, we got into this thing where we're thinking that everything is just automatic. We're thinking, okay, if I go to college, um, if I go to college, I get a degree, I got to get a job making $90,000 a year. If I fill out this warranty company application, God damn it, they better send me a warranty call next week. It don't work like that. This now becomes the job of you selling yourself. Your job is to sell your business and yourself. You go through 30 warranty calls, the 30 warranty companies filling out applications. Then you come back the next week around, you call people and say, hey, I got a warranty call there. You got something you need to run? Just bug them. What happens? It's like playing football. If you playing football or basketball and you want some playing time, you set by the coach. Because pretty soon somebody's gonna mess up and he's just gonna reach and grab somebody and say, "Go get him," and you
Yeah,
get out
yeah,
there and get some play
yeah,
time. But
yeah.
same thing with the warranty companies. You gotta stay there by the warranty company, and you gotta make yourself, "Hey, if you got anything, let me know." This and that. Pretty soon you're gonna get tired of somebody. That guy ain't calling me back. He run. Hey, run this call for me. You go run it. But the thing where you just say, okay, I'm gonna put it out there, and they're gonna call me. They say, man, fuck them. They ain't calling me, man. They might need line. No, you gotta get out there and sell yourself. And you don't want but one when you first start off. You don't need but one warranty company. If they send you 1 call per week, they send you 2 calls per week. Well, that's all you can handle because you're going they send you the call. It's gonna take you a day to run through and figure out how to get the service manuals and stuff off of Appliance.
Or just
And
do
then,
dryers, man. Or just
well,
do dryers.
when they start out, they got to eat whatever. They got to be like a catfish. Whatever comes down, they got to eat it. And then once you get the service manual, like the Bosch refrigerator, it's 172 pages. You got to read that before you go. So you know what you're working with. You read that, so that's another day that you're gonna spend reading that. And then when you go out there, you're gonna diagnose. It's gonna take your day to diagnose, and you gotta come back and look up the parts. So that all that stuff is time that you have to do. Where you think I'm just gonna go out there and just start running service calls, you can't do that. It'll kill you. It'll put you out of business quick as I don't know what. But yeah, that's all it is. It's just the patience. You gotta have the patience to go there and wait for it. It's going to come. It's going to come because now um uh uh Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Uh, okay. If you don't think the warranty calls are there, Greg, um, right now, uh, are you doing any warranty work? Are you doing any warranty work? Now you're in the same market you was in 2 years ago. Are you doing any warranty work now?
I mean,
Uh,
I don't even know why you.
how about
I,
you?
I I don't I don't know what's
How
going
about
on
you?
with Greg tonight, man. Greg mad at you for something, man.
No, he good. He good. But these are conversations we need to have. How about you, Slick? How many warranty calls could you do today? Can you do in a day if you wanted to get them?
If I mean, anytime you can turn on warranty. I mean, like like yesterday, I did no warranty. I did 4 CODs. Today I had 3 warranties about 3 miles from each other. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I ran like 6 calls because they was all right there at each other. So I mean, it's all warranty
Yeah,
is
yeah,
good,
Greg.
COD is good.
If you'd like to call in, Greg, call in. We'd love to talk. Now, if you're in a city like New York City, that's totally different about getting warranty work because in New York City, you living in high rises, and there is not warranty companies. You're gonna be dealing with the superintendents, so that's a little bit different in the New York City area. And I used to say stuff about New York City, but the New York City guys shut my mouth up with the money and stuff instead of posting. So the people in New York City can tell you how to get around there. I personally never done it. Um,
He just square business. He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
yeah, that's
No, you
fine. Yeah,
ain't tell.
that's
No, he not telling the truth. He telling he trying to tell his experience. But if he tell, I mean, he need to just tell his whole experience. But I mean, goddamn, don't be so nasty. Don't be so negative. I
I
mean,
don't
like
think I
somebody,
don't think he's been negative. I don't think he's been negative at all. I think it's just it's different.
man, stop being so
People
nice.
got people
God,
people
Mike,
got people got different personalities. I don't think Greg has been negative at all. I don't think he hating or anything at all. That's Greg's personality. But he just uh,
he ain't
if you
loving.
huh
He ain't loving.
yes he
You
is.
see,
What it is,
you say
some
what he
people
saying too.
huh
You saying what he saying too. He's like, yeah, you gotta go work for somebody. Oh, it ain't like that. Oh, you ain't gonna get that money. Oh, yeah.
but
I
not
mean, we
not
getting it.
not
Just cause he didn't get it, I mean, don't mean it ain't possible. We ain't telling you it's gonna be straight facts. I mean, it's
yeah, no,
possible. That's
no,
what.
no. It's some
Right.
people. Yeah, Greg is not negative. There's some people, like for instance, my wife is a lot like Greg. Like right now, you see me looking at the phone. She texting me. She's you say you said you was coming home after you get done with your live show. Well, I am, but I went over on my live show. But what goes to her mind is, I don't care. You say you're gonna be here by 9:30. It's 9:30 where you at. So
Greg
it
said,
don't matter. I don't went live.
you said you saying Greg like your wife though, right? Your wife a
But
woman.
that's what he's saying.
Greg
You say
acting like a
what?
woman.
No, I ain't say that. No, I'm saying if I say you'll get 1 or 2 service stops per day, the Greg said I better get 1 or 2 service stops per day. Well, if I don't get the 1 or 2, then it ain't right. Regardless, if I'm talking, there's nothing in the world that's going to be an absolute. But if you take the whole average of everybody who has came through here and their experience, that's mostly what people are going to experience. Now, if you go to New York City, that's totally different. It's a different animal. And in Texas, some people in Texas ate it up. I don't know what was going on with the area he was at and stuff. Maybe they had a strong person in that area. They just didn't want to knock them off. But uh, and I
Hey
don't
man,
know.
I appreciate you being so friendly, but the truth is, and Greg said we friendly. I'm not friendly, man. That's the whole point I talk because I want people to know that the truth. I never said I'm a genius. I go out here and fix everything. I never
Mhm.
said that. Uh, I got on. Matter of fact, I didn't get on with
No, Greg.
these big
Nobody said
warranty.
you act like no woman. Nobody said Greg act like no woman.
I said he was acting like a woman.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
You
No,
said
you're not.
he was much like your wife.
No, no, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about
I'm telling
if I
you,
say something,
he
it's
nervous.
literally.
He nervous, and he act like every, what you say.
He's not
If it
nervous.
don't if it don't come absolutely true, if it ain't 100% true, then you lied to him, right? Or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be. It got to be. Whatever you say, it has to be exactly that.
yeah, exactly that. Like your wife do.
There you go. Greg, just click that link. Yeah, no, Greg, not acting like no girl. Just if you say you gotta be this, then you gotta be that. That's what it is. Um,
Yeah,
but nah, he's not acting. That's
and
far from that.
he said y'all front a lot too. I definitely don't front a lot. I ain't
No,
never said it was
it's
all
not.
gravy.
No, it's not fronting. It can't be fronting. We can't be fronting when you can see everybody doing well. We can't be fronting, and the fact that you can't be fronting if what he's doing, if what he's doing, if he's eating well now, and he's doing all CODs, uh,
That you taught him.
yeah, it can't be fronting. Can't be fronting. Now he's taking other courses. He's taking other courses. I don't know if this probably a combination of everything that got him there, but I do know from other people I've talked to, everybody they say the same thing. What you doing? You need to teach people to go get jobs, this and that. And then when we talk off the record, I find out it was your information that got me where I'm at. All right, here we go. Can you hear me, Greg?
Yes. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey, what's up, man?
All right, so we're gonna clear up everything. All
Go
right.
ahead.
It ain't that I be trying to be negative.
Mm,
I get so many inboxes from the people who just not starting. They be like, man, I thought I was gonna get 2 jobs a day. I was like,
mm,
man, it wasn't like that for me either.
mm,
So people thinking that when you coming on here talking about, okay, when you sign up with Appliance boot camp, I'm gonna teach
mm,
you how to get contracts. You're gonna work 1 or 2 jobs a day, make $500 a day. People be expecting that.
mm,
So then they inbox me, and man, like I see a lot of people in the comments saying stuff, but some of these people, man, they be like, man, why this dude always saying something if he ain't gonna try to, help nobody out? I be like, man, I don't know why those folks like that,
mm,
and it's just a lot of stuff that I hear that people don't really voice. But then when you telling people the highlights, then when the people get into it, they ended up giving up because it don't play out like that. I ain't really tripping. I'm getting mad. I do COD work. I get paid every day. So
right.
it ain't no issue with me. I'm eating, but I'm not a selfish person. I think about others
Uh,
more than me.
right. Yes. The people who come in, same thing like we were talking. You talking about somebody who's sitting on a hot stove and they ready. I need money. I need money. I need money. They don't. They right now they don't have any impatience. They're impatient. I sent my warranty work off yesterday. Why I'm not getting a call right now today? Why they ain't sending me no calls? You have to tell them it's a process. They're gonna vet you and they're gonna put you in the lineup and they'll pull you off when they get ready. But you can't just send it to one warranty company. You gotta send it to 15, 20 of them, and then you gotta call back and call them back around and see and tell them that you're here. That's the stuff you have to do. Now, once they get going, if you ask them once they get going, now that first month that they're there and they're just constantly saying, "I need it, I need it, I'm not getting it, and I'm getting it." If you ask them 3, 4 months later where they at, they'll tell you, man, it's working, it's doing good, I'm okay, because they've been satisfied. It worked out for them. But when they first come out, it's just like somebody signing up to send a resume into a job. They calling every 5 minutes. Have y'all looked at my resume? Or are you gonna give me a job? I'm gonna come in. Because they hungry, they need it, and so that's all they just want it right then and there. But if you talk to them 3 to 6 months later, they say, man, it worked out fine. I'm doing good. It's just that initial thing. They're excited. They're just ready to go then and there. And if you look on the average, most people are going to get those 1 or 2 stops per day when they once they get going. Now, how long did it take you to get going to get your calls up?
I never got it with warranty companies.
Uh-huh.
Like Amazon was the closest I got to being on the move with a warranty company. Warranty companies never worked for me. and I signed up with everybody.
Okay. All right. Are any of them calling you now?
No.
Nobody's still not calling you now?
But I ain't really tripping now because I do COD work, so I'm not really looking for warranty work.
Yeah. Did you register your LLC with your appliance name?
Yeah, I did. Man, I did all that.
Let's see. You didn't. Not no warranty company never call you.
All of them call me, but they don't send work. I got on with everybody. I'm on with Old Republic, 210, Amazon, American Home Shield. But I didn't like to talk to dude. American Home Shield was talking, so I didn't even deal with them. I just told them to put me on hold.
Oh, okay. When did you tell them to put you on hold?
As soon as we did the live video chat, because he was like, I'm gonna be calling the customers and asking them how long you was there, because a lot of guys were lying about their numbers. You can ask Jason in the group too. They told him the same thing, and he was like, I don't want you to buy any parts. We're gonna buy all the parts. I want you to try to keep it between an hour and 30 minutes because I know how long the repairs take. So I felt like he was trying to micromanage my company, so I didn't really want to deal with it.
How long ago was it you had got started before you had that phone call? That was right when you got started?
No, it took me a whole year for American Home Shield to get back with me because I feel like that was the best warranty company because going off with everybody else who was doing good, they was with American Home Shield. So so it took like a year, and I had to keep on like emailing them. And like around November 2019, that's when they told me that they needed somebody.
November 2019. When did you come to the class? Like in June?
I mean, not November. No, November 2020. I came November 2019.
Okay, all right.
American Home Shield has been the best company for me though.
They've been good for you.
Yeah, American Home Shield and Old Republic has been the best to work with for me.
Right. And see, just like on my first call I got with a warranty company, I called Slick. So when I asked him about it, you know, he kind of showed me how to look up the parts and all that. This was my first one. But like he told me to order everything that was on there. I'm like, what? He was like, order all that. But I'm like, man, I don't think all of it is broke. But he was like, well, if it ain't, you know, you can just keep the rest of the parts or whatever and figure it out. But I was like, damn.
No, that ain't how you do everything.
Go ahead.
No, you remember that talk we had when you said, hey, you want to order this, and this, because it all has to do with the
system, the default system. Yeah. That way.
That's why you do that.
Yeah, I tell you why he's telling you to do that. When you first starting, he don't want you to have to make a second trip back out there if you misdiagnose or something. And if the third party warranty company is sending it to you, it's not costing you or the customer anything. So what you're doing, you're taking all the parts with you out there, and then if you had by chance misdiagnosed it, you got the other part right there with you. You got the other part right there with you, and you can you don't have to reorder it anything. But as you get better at it, get better at diagnosing and stuff, then you can go specific and be able to tell if it was the defrost heater, if it was the main control board. That comes with time. But when you first get started out there, you want to get the customer, just get the customer stuff back up and running, and make sure you didn't misdiagnose anything, have to make a second trip. And a lot of people now, if you go, do you do any work with what's that company that sends you all the stuff? I forget the name. They do the high end stuff with Lowe's. When you get there, they have all the parts there for you. If they got problems with defrost, they send you stuff there. When you get there, they don't care. They got the parts there. A lot of companies, that's what they're doing now. Greg beat went off. You can get back in, Greg, if you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you at a house, right?
There you go, Greg. Yeah, so that's what Lamar and a lot of people started doing that. They just ordered the whole system.
Hey, why that dude want to know what's my business name?
I don't know.
Like that's crazy. Like that's some weirdo shit.
No, we won't worry about that. That's fine. We won't worry about that.
No, I want to get there. Like, what he asking for? Like, what he trying to do? What he needed for?
I know. Now,
He
so
want to work for
we
you, man.
all family. We all family.
No, I'm talking about it. He asked me what's Greg's business name. Like, ain't none of
Oh,
your business what my business name is.
no, that's all family. That's all family. But yeah, that's good.
We-
But how long did it take you? How long did it take you to get going?
About 6 months.
6 months. After those 6 months, what happened? Did
I
it take
say it
off?
picked up. It picked up for me for like around July
Mm-hmm.
of 2020. That's when everything started to change.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to do stuff against like what you was going. I was like, man, like you know how Slick asked you like if they said 300,
Mm-hmm.
will you do it for 275? I kind of had to start doing that.
Wow.
But because it was like, well, if I'm sitting around here waiting, warranty companies ain't calling me, I invested this money. I'm a hustler. I got to get my money back.
Well,
So,
when you
but
start
I'm not doing that now. But I just had to do. You
okay.
have to.
Okay. Yeah, because what happens, you think you're getting it back, but you actually be losing money going
Well, it
out
depends
there.
on how you look at it.
Go ahead.
Because beforehand, I'd invested into your class, hotel room, and airplane ticket. I'm like $2,000 in the hole. I ain't made nothing off these warranty companies. So if I'm making like 200 or 225 or 195, I'm profiting.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because every time you go out to a customer house, it's a price associated with that. And if you go out there, say for instance, say you go out there and you done I don't know, we'll say a Samsung dryer heater element. You went out there and you done it for what, $245? What the heater element cost you? $60. Now,
Oh no, I ain't gonna do nothing. Like you gotta understand, I'm a hustler. So like, if it was a Samsung heating element, anytime I do that job, it's usually around $490. I'm not gonna do nothing major like that. Usually on a job where I take like 180 or 190, it's something like on a lid switch where I, are about something simple. I'm not about, I ain't with doing nothing crazy like that.
Yeah, I think a lid switch on some of the top loads is about 200.
Yeah, you got to do too much work to get inside the Samsung dryer.
Yeah, you're right in the area. Okay, you good.
Yeah.
All right. So, but yeah, how long did it take? How long did it take for you to make your money back?
After July, I mean, probably a week, if that. I mean, once July hit, everything started going up. I stopped asking about the warranty company stuff in July, so everything was working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. After that, how long you been doing it? How long were you working a full-time job when you took the class, or
yeah,
you work? How long did it take for you to quit your full-time job?
Well, once I got going, 90 days.
90 days to quit your full-time job. Okay. Now you had taken other. We ain't gonna call people courses or anything, but you've taken other courses too, correct?
Yeah, I took everybody's.
You took it before or after Appliance Bootcamp?
After.
After. Okay. And the combination of all of them got you to where you're at.
Right.
Okay. That's good. The other thing, now that you're working full time in appliance repair, are the numbers other than the other than the warranty companies? How about the other numbers and the potential and stuff that I said? Do you think I was sugarcoating it there?
No, the only thing I got an issue about was the warranty company. Like I tell everybody, your course is the best when it comes down to the business. Ain't nobody touching you on the business side at all. Like ain't nobody nowhere near you. But it's just like the reason I say that because it ain't just all me. It's like people inboxing me constantly. Like up in the group, it was one point in the group where every time somebody asked a question, same guy come in, follow the blueprint. But man, people ain't trying to hear that, man. People trying to get some money. So I realized the people in the group wasn't interested in helping nobody. So people started coming to me because I help you. I ain't really tripping. Okay. So that's why you see people ask real questions in TK group because they got the negative group in our group, but y'all want to say I'm negative when every time somebody would ask a question in the group for help, they would get follow the blueprint.
Follow the
Well,
Ain't
blueprint.
nobody trying to hear that.
That's what
that's
you
right.
did. That's what you did, right?
All they should
No, I
do.
didn't. I
No,
went out and got some help because I knew I couldn't do it without. So I went out and bought another course and another course, and I studied every day.
And
yeah.
that's why you're so confused about how
I
to
know
do things, man.
if they got a direct link to me, why not just tell them to call me directly?
Oh,
You have
because like I don't know why they don't call you. I'm just telling you what I hear.
why you didn't
But
call me
that's the
directly?
same thing, though, right?
Now,
Why
some
you?
people don't want to be inconvenienced by calling you.
Yeah, you
That's
paid me.
why I never really called you.
Yeah, you paid me. That's why I sit here all day to help you out. That's what if you all bought the course, I'm here to help you. I got vested interest in you. You're not being an inconvenience to me. That's what you buy the course for me to help you. So call me. That's what I sit here and I help you. The other guys, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem.
So,
Um,
hold up.
Maybe
Let me
that's
ask
the
something.
problem.
Let me
So
ask. Let me ask something.
the other people that I think that they're saying it does work, they call me directly when they had issues. Um,
Let me ask a question. So, Greg, when you get a call now, right, and they
Yeah,
tell you you gonna go out. So
right.
you and do you ask for the model and serial number?
Well, I do. Sometimes they do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. I don't really have to now because I understand the theory. So, like,
All
if
right.
you know how stuff
All
work,
right.
you don't. Yeah,
Yeah. So you do. So say you did get the model and serial number, right?
right.
So what would you do then? You
Oh, it
pull
depends.
just
Just say if they tell me if this was in the beginning and they told me what the issue was, first thing I do, I type in the model number, see what it looked like, and try to find a disassembly video. Then I see like what they telling me what's going on. Then I Google like a washer is not draining out and just see what I get. And
but you got
then
the schematic though, right?
now
You
because
got
sometimes like, everything ain't always technical. It's a lot of this
but
stuff like with a bad drain pump. Hear that motherfucker
but
making noise, or either you can stick your hand in there, you can feel the propeller. Like some people try to make everything technical. Man, I hardly
but
ever really just have to use a schematic like that.
okay, but say you did pull the tech sheet, right? You pull the tech sheet and you
But
put it
don't
in
get me wrong,
diagnostic.
I do pull it because I read it, but I starting to realize you don't always need it. I'm not telling nobody don't use it, but just from
Right,
my experience, a lot of jobs I just don't need it. I just know what it is.
yeah, you gotta use
right,
all your
right.
senses. You gotta use sight, hearing, everything.
Yeah. So, but when you say you did and you went out and put it in diagnostic mode and you put it in forced drain and it didn't drain, uh, that and then you figured out it was the drain pump, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right. So that's the blueprint it gave us, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you gotta understand, everybody ain't a go getter. See, like I got it in me. Like I'm gonna get mad regardless of what I gotta do. I know everybody ain't bred up like that. So some people need that extra push. Like you can't expect everybody to be on your level. That's what I
Uh,
know.
I don't, but I know if you follow that blueprint, you'll be able to succeed in this business, right?
Yeah. Hopefully, but
Yeah.
we see that ain't the case.
Uh,
Uh,
okay.
Don't get me wrong. Like some of us doing it, but it's some who really want to
That's
do
what
it,
you
but
doing.
but
That's
I'm
what you
different.
doing, though, right?
are they, if they're having an issue, one, I wonder if y'all having an issue out there. You have my email. Email me. I give you a link to a Zoom. I'll be right there with you while you fixing the appliance. I do it all the time.
Yeah, man. It's
So you're not alone. You don't have to feel like you're alone out there. I give y'all my direct number to me. The number going to the screen right now, 919-373-5526. You can call that number. I pick up the phone. So it's not that you're out here by yourself. Um, the only, like I say, this is the thing. Yeah, I hate you had to go that way on your own. But I wish you would have called me. I definitely would have. Then I could have dived deeper and maybe asked some more questions that I don't. Questions I wouldn't ask now on the internet, but more in-depth private questions. Of, and maybe we could figure out if it was something with American Home Shield. But most of the time, it's usually just something a tweak here and there to get you up and going. You didn't do like a holding company, did you? Did you do like a holding company, Greg?
Nah, I thought you was talking to Slick.
No, no, you didn't do like a
Hey,
holding
but
company.
what's DCNF talking about? I'm being a negative Nancy.
No, no, that's
Don't pay
okay.
Man,
attention to
that's
that,
the
man.
weird. That's the
Don't
weirdo.
pay
Everybody
attention.
asks me about why that dude always saying follow the blueprint.
Listen,
If I had a
don't pay
dollar for
no.
every time somebody asked me about DCNF, I'd be rich.
Yeah, no, no. Look, we're not.
Hey, but
That's fact. That's the honest truth.
Yeah, yeah.
but he rich though by following the blueprint though, Greg.
He
That's what we
probably
trying.
is, but he irritate a lot of people.
But that's what we trying. That's what we trying to say though, man. Listen.
Yeah, see what happens? This is the issue. Everybody's family, but this is the issue. A lot of them, a lot of people want to protect the brand. Not when I say that, they don't want people. A lot of people come in and they'll try to get information without paying for the course. A lot of people will come in and play on our course and act like they put it together, or you get some people who might have came through the course and the course got them. They're making money and stuff through the course, but
Greg know this though, because Greg talked to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But DCNF talking about calling out his name. It say DCNF on the live. Like, man, what is this dude trying to do, man? Like, he could kill that.
Yeah. Hey, let's just let that go. And we good. Let's let it go. We good. That everybody's friends, and we good.
No, because man, he act like he got some Anna on his chest or something. I don't even really know the dude like that.
No.
Greg, you gotta calm down.
A lot of times they try to protect that brand, and also because how can I say this?
Yeah, see me whenever you want to. I ain't hard to find.
Yeah, no, it's how can I say this? Let me say this right here. Because we have I think because we have kind of changed the landscape in the appliance repair business. A lot of people are trying to somewhat. I guess they feel protected. But you came to the old appliance building, right, Greg?
Yeah, I came to the one that
old building.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
and
the old one.
You remember some of the signs and stuff that you saw when you was riding down there. You remember?
Nah, it wasn't really too much on that road. I think it was like a subway.
The billboard? You remember the billboard?
Nah, not really.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway.
I mean, I know down the street it's like a Walmart and everything, but
okay.
What billboard are you talking about?
The one where with the Confederate flag about taking white men jobs and all that. You remember that?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Okay, all right. So a lot of people are protective about that too. So and they might think that some people might be coming after us saying these things for that specific reason. But trying to be politically correct. So with that being said, you said that the blueprint from Appliance Bootcamp was the best for the business. And like I said, I'm not the person gonna make you a super tech. But you use the others to actually get you going on the technical wise. Okay, that was 89 Dr. Funk class. They had the billboard up. Okay.
Greg was in the class with me and me and Darren too.
Oh, y'all should say. I thought y'all had a tight class. Look at all the people. Okay, man. Damn, look. Okay. Damn, that's a tight class you came to, Greg. And Well, all and a weekend, if it didn't work, if what I was doing and putting it together in a weekend, that was just, and then it was just Saturday and Sunday. So in Saturday and Sunday, I was able to introduce you all to the appliance repair field to get you a good kickoff and get you going. Introduce you into entrepreneurship to get you going. Are you making over? I have a guess, but you are making over $100,000 a year doing appliance repair, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, for less than $2,000 in 2 days.
800.
Oh no, hey Mike, don't get it wrong. I'm not saying it don't work. What I'm just saying is when people get out here, they have a lot
You
of
are
like,
saying it don't
issue
work
with the
though.
warranty company. Like it works. It ain't no,
Yeah,
because I trained two people, one guy not Las Vegas, but Arizona, and my
uh,
barber. So I just I told them what I came to see you about, and they out here doing it on like my barber don't even cut my hair no more. He full-time appliance repair. I kind of hate I did that.
yeah.
And then I got a guy in
Uh,
Arizona. He
uh,
doing it full time too, and he making six figures already. So it works. But the thing about it is, they had me there. I'm making sure that they don't mess up. So whenever they get a job, I
uh,
tell them to call me.
yes.
You can't do that though, man.
I
No, no,
had
no,
to
no,
because I
no,
wanted
no,
to see
no,
them
no,
win.
no. That is great. That's the way it's supposed to work. That's the way
It,
it's supposed to work. I'm supposed to come in, show you a little bit, get you going, and let you go out and disciple, and you build other nations, you build other people, and you building these people. Look at, like I said, when you asked me earlier, what have you done? Look what you've done. That's shit. If you go to Harvard right now and spend 6 years in the MBA, they're not making $100,000, and they'll spend hundreds of thousands of dollars out there to learn business and never even run a business. And for you all to come and spend $800 at that time with $2,000 by the time you put your plane ticket and all that in there, and you get me for a weekend, and 90 days later you quit your job, and then after that you're making $100,000 a year. No, you less than I put you in less than you're now less than in the top 10% of America making 100,000. Uh,
Oh yeah.
and
And like
with
another thing, I ain't trying to cut you off. I just don't want to forget this. But the reason I was saying like going out to ride with somebody before doing it on your own, I would have made 100,000 quicker if I felt like if I could have went out there with somebody for like 2 or 3 weeks. That's it. Not saying work with them forever, but if I could have had that, I could have made 100,000 a whole lot quicker because I was turning it down a lot of jobs at first because I didn't have a clue. Just like I used to be intimidated by refrigerators, but now that's all I want to do is refrigerators because I'm profiting $4,500 off
who,
of them.
who showed you refrigerators?
Bill Newberry.
There you go. That's the way
so,
it works.
but this. Let me ask you something. If you would have rolled, I mean, that would, I guess that would have been the same for all of us. We could, I mean, in a perfect world, we could have rolled with somebody for 2 3 weeks. But
But
don't you think because you fought your way through that you look at this whole business thing a lot better?
I don't know. I just feel like it was harder. Then another thing, a lot of people who are doing okay, they had somebody in their corner we just don't know about. Like you heard my man Warren came on and said, like when the guy came down there to help him, he started making money hand over fist. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
like that help is needed.
but why did that guy come down there? If beforehand, if Warren Davis didn't have his business and Warren out there doing it, if he had just called that guy and said, "Come on down here," he wouldn't have came. The reason he came was because Warren had his business. That's what happened once you start moving in those areas. You'll find other mentors and you'll find people you link up with. The problem that we have is
Right.
proximity. We don't have no proximity to other entrepreneurs and business owners. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting you into business. Now you're a business owner. You'll be in proximity of other business owners. Then they're welcome to give you the extra mentorship that you have. But yeah, that is great. But yeah, but that's the only thing I say when people are sometimes question the method of which we go. Uh, I know people. Everybody knows. People go to school for they're going 10 years almost, bachelor's and MBA, and they never start a business. And for us to and this little bit small building, that small building that we had right there, in Selma, and for 2 days, all I had y'all for 2 days, and to get you on the right path where you can go, and you can and set you in the right directions. Um, I think more should be said. I think we should get more accolades for that than the fact that it might have taken you, maybe it might some people might not have gotten the warranty companies, but you had enough of the skill set, and you had enough push off that you could go out there and do CODs, and make your money and stuff. Even if you had to go with a couple other places, you still how much you spent in all? How much you spent in all
Like, and all for what?
for all your training? So to get
Uh, let me see.
less than 10,000.
Just the training, I'll probably say anywhere between 25 to 3,000. But I'm still buying new courses as they come out.
Yeah, I don't stop either. That's gonna be a never ending thing. You always gonna be learning. But to get out and get a business going where you make 100,000 a year, and you less than 5,000 in, man, good Lord, man, good Lord, that
Listen,
that that is.
Just like I took the Nana course, I passed all that with flying colors. But they course, well, never mind, I ain't gonna. But I passed their course. But yeah, I took the Nana.
Yeah, but
that
they were
course ain't that.
5,000 a pop for each one.
Yeah, look. They sent me the email, right?
Yeah.
I went through that little test too. I passed my course. But check this out. So I know that I don't know who told me, but somebody told me years ago, right? You know, you can't put a window in the house if you want to help somebody build a house, right? The frame they got to be building it themselves. You just can't say, oh, let me help you. Let me help you put a window in, and the footing ain't down and the frame ain't up. You know what I'm saying? So once somebody is building something, once you start the business and get it rolling, then you can then help will come without you even asking. Tell you the truth. I mean, and and you gonna always need help because I mean, everything ain't just easy. I mean, there's gonna be courses. I mean, there's gonna be courses on courses on courses, right? And you'll never know everything, but you want to know as much as possible, but you can't know everything. You know what
You
I'm saying?
get the thing up there is you got the basics. Appliances with technology is constantly changing. So whatever you learn today in 4 years, it will be obsolete. So there's no need. You got to learn how to self educate yourself. And all I do is give you the basics and try to get you to learn how to self educate yourself so you can go out here and do what you've done. Where you go out here, and that's what you doing is something you're gonna have to continue to do all the time. And if you once you get subs and get technicians, you got to continue training them. Training never stops. But that is great, man. You got a great story, Greg, and I'm so very proud of you, man. I'm so very proud of what you've done, and for you to on that tree that you branched off and built those guys, man. You got to be commended for that. You got to be commended for that. And that right there, uh, how many people how much time you spend with those guys, uh, getting them to the point where they could go out and make $100,000.
Not. I don't know, cause it's kind of hard to say, cause like the guy in Arizona, I'm not there, so it's just he talking to me. Then I'm kind of hard on it, and I'm staying on him. And I say I started him off like in October. I got him to the point where he don't call me every day by
Mhm.
January. Now
There you go.
with my barber, once I told him what to do, he called me every blue moon. But
Mhm.
he was already like a hands-on guy. Like he would
Mhm.
work on his truck by looking on YouTube. So
Mhm.
this was right up his alley. Like he liked doing this.
Uh-huh.
I told
Yeah,
him I don't really like doing it. I just like money.
Now,
But
yeah.
he liked fixing on stuff.
You just like the money, you don't like doing it. But there you
Nah,
go. See,
yeah.
but that's commended, man. Where you could do the same thing. Where you just Just do, oh, don't mess up. Oh, God knows it. Did it mess up? We good?
What happened?
Okay. I thought my screen was going out. But that right there is wonderful. That if something was to happen to me, all of y'all can do it. You can teach this going on and on. You can teach your kids and your grandkids all about this business stuff. Have you now prior to appliance repair, prior to appliance repair, had you ever taught anybody business before and got them up and running the business?
Yeah, when I was driving trucks, I did over at least 50 people with that.
Okay,
maybe 50 to 100.
there you
I
go.
always kind of been like a leader type person, but like
Uh,
when I was driving trucks, I was a trainer within 6 months, and then when I went and got my own truck, and I would train people, I would show people how to start their own business in the trucking industry. But it's real simple. It's just
mhm,
basically you go get your LLC and you sign on with a company, and they gonna walk you through the rest on like they got some like the 5 bank accounts,
mhm,
but they just had a different name. Like you got your maintenance account, your
mhm,
escrows, and they show you where to they gonna take the money out and put it in there for you. So when your
mhm.
truck break down, you have those other bank accounts with money that you use to repair your truck with. So yeah, I've done it before.
Oh, why does everybody say trucking so hard then?
They be lying. A lot of times when they talk to you and they look at you like a role model,
Uh,
they gonna co-sign whatever come out your mouth.
okay.
Driving is excellent. The only reason I got out because I just got tired of driving.
Yes, I
I,
agree.
I love truck driving. Don't nobody tell you what to do. You go where you want to go. You can have it set up how you want to set up. If you don't want to be at home every day, that's your choice. You can easily like get a load for a supermarket where you can run 4 hours and run back and make $800 or $900 a day. So yeah,
What is
truck driving cool.
what if the supermarket doesn't call me back? If I wanted to get with that supermarket and I go there
They
and they
they
don't
they
call
it's not gonna happen. You got to understand the trucking industry. It's never filled up. Like you don't never have to look for work in trucking at
me.
all. You can wake up with truck driving and just go to the truck stop and see what they got on the board and just pick a load and go.
There you go. How long you do trucking?
10 years.
Sound like you know it like the back of your hand.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that the reason I ask you that because I feel the same way with appliance repair. I feel like I can anytime I got ready, I can just go get the money. And sometimes what happens is just like you said, it's easier. Now I'm having to figure that out too. For you, it's real easy to do the trucking because you know it from the back of your hand. You know that game, and you can put hundreds of people in. And sometimes with me, I'm glad that you tell me that you honest and straight up, and you all challenge me because sometimes I can feel the same way. That I think this appliance stuff is just too easy. Anybody can
Yeah.
do it. Not
And
not have
another thing,
yeah, not to
I
take
don't
it.
want people to think I'm negative. It's just like
Right,
I
right.
hear so much from everybody else that I'm really voicing their
Mm,
frustrations. It ain't really me. I'm good.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
But
right, Greg.
yeah.
Greg, let me
yeah,
let me let me let me say something. All right. All right. So this is where the negative thing comes from, Greg. All right. Now, you say you feel like you needed other courses. All right.
yeah, most definitely.
But
Because just
in
say I'm not a hands-on person. I never worked on a car. I did nothing. I paid people to do that for me all my life. So
well,
this
listen.
was
Let me
a
ask.
big challenge for me. So just say like if I ran out to some and I ain't never seen it before, and I already seen in the group wasn't nobody really interested in helping you, I'm not never gonna learn how to fix that.
But do you think? All right. Say like washers was a big issue with you, right? Just
Right.
like you said, refrigerators was. Did you ever pick up one off Facebook or Craigslist or something and break it down, try to go through it, try to
Nah,
figure out what's.
I wish I could, but I stay in an apartment, so no. See,
Yeah.
But you
everybody
got a
sees like you,
you got a
yeah,
you got a refrigerator in your apartment though, right?
right. But
Right.
it's the
So
basic one. See, yeah, but I
that's
got the,
good.
the
That's
regular
good. That's
refrigerator.
good that it's a basic one. So you need to know the basic stuff. I mean stuff like that.
Well,
So
you Slick. What you got to understand in my market, man, I hardly ever see a regular refrigerator.
I regular
I ain't even
I
gonna lie
hardly
to you.
I hardly ever do too. But what I do know is that the regular refrigerators they still got to do the same thing that the expensive and
Yeah,
the
but
difficult refrigerator still got to do the same thing.
the thing that I don't really care about all of that. Be honest with you, what I care about you here. We here, so, and definitely we need to celebrate. Here it is. We got three successful African American men running businesses, uh, making over $100,000 a year. Everybody have mentored other men to make $100,000 a year. Um, and you have to. I think any course and anything that we do could always be improved upon. So yeah, I can definitely improve upon it, and I look more in. I look at. I welcome from what you've taken from the other courses. If you would like, Greg, you still got my number.
Yeah, I still got it. Well, Michael, another thing before you get to thinking like your course is bad in the
No, no,
beginning.
no,
No,
it's bad.
no, I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying in the beginning when I was going through the course, I didn't know nothing, so it really didn't make sense. But after going out to people's houses and working on it, and then when I go back and watch your course again, because like you gotta understand, I study hard like every day. I still study now. So like at the beginning, it was just a whole different language and everything didn't make sense. So by the time I got the next course, it kind of started making sense then. And then when I go back, you did some of the same stuff they were saying. It just it didn't click.
Right.
You
You
know how
haven't had the
sometimes stuff don't.
experience yet. You haven't had the experience and dealt with it. That's why I tell people to start their business before they come to the hands-on live.
That's what
But
confident.
but no,
That's what.
no, I would love to if you would reach out to me, Greg. I would love to talk and ways that I can improve it upon make it for a better experience for people. And if people if somebody's having an issue and stuff, you got my number. Just tell them to hit me up, and they got my number. Just tell them call me. Now don't call me no 3 in the morning or nothing like
Right.
that. But you call me from
Nine to
9 to
five.
5 Eastern Standard Time.
Hey, but Mike, but hey, this the thing. The thing that can improve it is what you saying you're not really trying to do. Like you said, you're not trying to really make checks because you kind of got to look at it. In order to make money out here, you got to be able to fix the stuff. So you got to kind of get the technical side. That's why I always say the business side is simple for me. But I guess because I already been running the business while I was doing trucking. So when y'all tell me the business side is hard, it don't resonate with me. Learning how to fix this stuff is what gets me, because like ain't nothing like being in the customer house and you don't know, and then they standing over you and you trying to figure it out, and you be like, man, how am I get up out these people's house? Because like I don't like to lose, and I'm almost like a perfectionist. So if I can't fix nothing, figure it out, I kind of feel bad when I leave out somebody's house. Because, man, it have been plenty of times on refrigerators where I just tell them it's a sealed system just so I can get up out the house. And I walk out like, God damn, man, I can't keep doing this shit.
Do you think the repetition help you though, Greg?
Man, no, just study, just constantly studying to help me.
Repetition though, right?
Yeah. That side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and then on some of the refrigerators, I'd be like, man, I wish I could call the customers back because I know now it was the start relay.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, we all go through that, Greg.
Ask your barber, the guy that's the barber. Ask him when he first started cutting hair. How many people's heads he jacked up and how many hairlines he pushed back. But then as he got better, he guys when came back, I would made it right. But that's only the way you learn. That's the way everybody learns. If you look at back in the days when somebody first started rapping and all that, it's bad. But then as they get better and their craft get better, they get better at it. That's the way we all do. We're not gonna come out at the top. We're gonna start there and work our way up. And then in the future, we get better at it, but we're not guessing and stuff.
Yeah, but ain't no shortcuts to that. You know, no, Fred's. You can go to Fred's, but you still gonna get somewhere. And I'll tell you a story. So it's another guy who went to Mike's class, right? He went through the class and had been doing it for 10 years. He gets to the house on a dryer, and it's the pulley. He calls me nervous as a cat rat. He said, "Man, what you call the part? I can't think of the name of the part." And he's 10 years in and been to the class and done them for 10 years, right? He couldn't think of the part name, and he been doing it for 10 years. I mean, I told him the part name, but I talked a little junk to it too. But it was funny. We laughed about it because that's just how the game goes. When you get that out on your own in somebody's house, you're gonna get nervous. Uh, but what can you do except keep going? I mean, just like I remember my
And
first my
go
first
ahead.
Miele dishwasher, right? I got there, I broke out in a sweat. I could not figure out how to take this thing apart. Right? I knew I had the right part because it was a well-known issue, but nobody had a video on it or anything like that, and it didn't have how to break it down. I got in a pure deep sweat, but I had already took the dishwasher. I had the part, so I had to keep unscrewing things till I took off so many things that didn't need to be taken off that it just didn't make sense. But I mean, want no shortcut to that, but because now I know, right? And that's just
Right.
how it's gonna be. That's just how it's. I mean, I know because you've been doing it for a minute now.
Yeah, we
But
all
that
get stuff. The other day, we had changed every pulley, every the rear bearing on the dryer, and it was still squeaking. And my son said he couldn't figure it out, so he asked me to come. I come there. I'm there 2 hours. And I said, "What in the hell is causing this thing to squeak?" And I'm getting ready to tell the customer I think the motor is going bad. It get hot and the motor is squeaking. And so just so happened we get ready to move it out, and look, it's a metal clothes hanger that's up under the dryer. What happens as the dryer moves, it starts getting weight in it. Is this clothes hanger is hitting the bottom, making a squeaking sound. And we done changed rollers and everything, and it's a clothes hanger up under there. But it happens. You're gonna get this game right here. Keep you on your toes. But you
Hey, that's kind of funny you said that because I had a similar issue. I
uh,
had this top load Frigidaire washer, and it was
uh,
squeaking like every time I shut the door and
yeah.
bounced it. So I said, man, it was the shocks. So like I was taking the front panel off, and I had noticed like it was on top of a pedestal, and the lady told me they just moved. And man, that one little screw on that pedestal that wasn't screwed in had that whole thing squeaking like that. Man, I hurry up and put that machine back together and got paid. I said,
Yeah.
yeah, the shock's on, you good.
That's what happens. But you know that, and that's sticking in your head. You remember that next time. You're gonna look for that screw. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Little stuff like that, we all get stopped on. And ain't no plans I can teach you that. It's
No.
just being out there working in the field that you have to do it. And same thing. How the doctors learn. They learn on people. The dentists learn on people coming in the free dental care at the dental
that's why
school.
you get an old doctor. You don't get
Yeah,
no young doctor.
yeah. So you learn by doing it. So that's the way I try to teach it too. But like I say, it's a good thing that we here 2 years in, and we got all the people here making all this money. You all helping people quit jobs and stuff, man. We just have to celebrate that. Celebrate that. The little small stuff and all that. That's just small stuff, man. Just
Hey,
small.
Greg, you need to apologize to Dan.
Man,
No,
I ain't doing no apologizing. Man, that man got
no,
sideways with me. That man with the ask me what's
no.
my company name and being Matlock.
He gonna
we
check
all
your
we all
review.
we all family, man. This is good stuff, and this is the stuff we need to do. We need to be able to have these conversations. No hard feelings, just enjoy it. And then at the end of the day, hey man, we are good. If this is all we got to argue about, not argue, but this is what we got worried about right here. How we got to the point where we made a business to quit work and to make 6 figures. Hey, we doing a lot better. We doing a lot better. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I appreciate it, Greg, man. I do. I'm very proud of you. And like I said, you have
Thanks.
done a lot. Like I said, you've done a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you gotta tell your story though, Greg. I mean, just tell it. Don't. I mean, hey, you came in the game, things won't smooth. Warranty companies won't call you back, but you know what? I started taking some CODs, right? And then I started making some money. Then all of a sudden, you know what? I quit my job, and now I'm making 6 figures. I
Yeah.
mean,
But a lot of y'all came that way. I think what's his name? Osei Bean, he done the same thing. I think Humble Leader done the same thing.
but I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you though, Mike. A
uh,
lot of people are scared to start, right? Because I got a lot of phone calls of people wanting to run for me, and some of them I did let run.
mm,
Uh, even some from my own class I let run for me. Um, and but the thing is, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, the
mm,
truth is the blueprint works. Now it
yeah.
might not work the same way for everybody, right?
Yeah, you might have to take a
Yeah, and
detour. You
yeah,
might get there and the road might be closed. You might have to take a detour.
Yeah.
I think 80, what do you think, Greg? Maybe 80, 90, maybe 30%. How much you think of it works?
No, it works. I ain't never said it didn't work. What I'm saying is, like a lot of people expecting them 2 calls a day, and they ask me about it. I said, nah, man, I really didn't get it like that either. Yeah, I ain't saying it don't work. I'm just telling people you might just have to do what you got to do. You might not, if like how you look just sitting around waiting, you already invested this money. I'm just gonna wait till I get my 2 calls and get my 250. I'm not about to do that. I got to get my money back. I can't take no losses. That's just me. But some people they be like, well, I guess I'm gonna sit here until they call. I couldn't sit.
Nah, what you do then, you do some drive-in cleaning and stuff like that.
Nah, I got turned off with the drive-in cleaning.
You didn't like that?
No, it's because like I live in an area where like it's mostly rich people in Dallas. So these houses like 2 or 3 stories, and I can't clean they dent. Yeah, I can't like for real, like I never really get houses where it's the laundry room and I can go outside and see the vent like I could see where I grew up at. In this area, they houses 3 stories, it got elbows and all that. I'm like, that's just in the market that I am. Now maybe if I went to the hood, I could do that, but I don't want to go work after.
Nah, it ain't the money there.
hey
But
man,
basically
the
what I
hood
did
pay too.
was
The hood pay too.
like I got with companies like Post, Pro Connect, and then like the Appliance Repairman and the Appliance HD. That pretty much been my bread and butter off the COD side. Then like after a while, people start getting your number and you don't know how they got it.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
until you can't go ask me a question. No, I didn't have no 9 to 5. Man. I didn't know. I always had my own company doing something. I never could work for people, man. My mind don't never calm down. They paying me this. I'm thinking they paying me this. They must be making that. Then they get to me, and then it just never lasted long for me. But I mean, I had my own business since I was 15. I've always had my own hustle.
There you go.
That's just my personality.
How about you, Greg? You always been an entrepreneur too, right? Or somewhat.
Yeah, I always kind of did my own thing for the most part. But like for the people in the group, I guess they're in Dallas. They asked me what area I be in. I do like University Park in Plano, like where the money is. That's where I try to be at. I go to Fort a little bit, but every time I get out there, you always got to go back and forth with them about the money. So I try not to go over there too much. So I try to stick like University Park in Plano.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, you still got to follow the blueprint, Darren, man. We cool. We know the blueprint. We know the blueprint work.
This is good, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the conversation. And like I say, hit me up anytime, Greg. I love to talk. Are you gonna be in Tampa this time at Ashley?
Nah,
Why not?
I ain't gonna. What's that?
Why not coming?
I'm gonna be getting money.
But
like me and Brother B had already kind of like talked about something. He said it on one of the lives, so I'm already plugged into that. So I really just ain't got to be there.
Okay. All right.
It's fun though.
Brother B going this time? He going back down to Ashley's, or you don't know?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so you no, I don't think I heard you. What did you just ask me?
Are you going to the Ashley's?
Oh yeah. I probably will go to that. I thought you asked me about their refrigerator class they have in next
Oh,
month.
yeah, not TMM. Yeah, not talking about the
Oh,
action.
yeah, I'm gonna try to catch the next one.
Yeah, it'll be in Tampa
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah, yeah.
January. Yeah, so I'll be there in Tampa, and I'm gonna start trying now put something together for all the alumni and stuff. So everybody get there, we all cool out and hang out, man, have some fun one night.
I told you, let's do our own Ashley, man.
I can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. We definitely need to do that to separate because this bigger than that because you taking the minority and we becoming business owners, and it's like we going to their stuff, but we need an event too
They,
because, like you
well,
said, the stuff we doing, it's taking some people 7-8 years to do that. Because I be seeing some guys. I've been working for a company 14 years. I'm about to start my own business. You know, I can say I just came out the gate with my own business.
yeah. Hey, but listen, if we do it big enough, they're gonna come to ours. You know what I'm saying? The ABC appliance training thing. I mean, we ain't trying to exclude them, but I think we got enough knowledge. I think we got enough people in the. Well, I mean, they do got some knowledge at Ashley. I mean, I'm not saying
No,
Ashley's bad.
they got serious people there.
Yeah, yeah,
No, they got the pioneers. They got the Dean Landers, Paul McDonald's. They got all of those guys.
yeah. They got big.
So
They got big stuff going on. I
yeah,
don't want to say that, but
yeah.
I
Hey, Mike,
mean,
I got a question for you though.
Okay.
Just say like, if where can you go to get training to learn how to work on these high-end appliances if you want to like become an expert at that? I'm
What you
looking for
like
a course on that.
sub zeros and stuff like that.
Right.
I tell you that.
Sub
Where?
zero. They you have to give your left nut to work for Sub Zero. They're
And they
not
don't
letting
pay.
they're not bringing on any more service providers that I know of.
Look,
What they do Sub Zero now. I think people have to buy their parts from you, and when we go to Ashley, they do their own little thing Sub Zero for just for their people. Um, some of them,
and
let's see, Sub Zero Wolf will do their thing. Thermador, I don't know if they have a training center anymore, but Sub Zero had a training center out in Wisconsin. If you want to get into commercial stuff, a lot of the commercial manufacturers give free training. You just have to go out to their facilities.
like let's just. I know a dude who used to run for Melee.
Mm-hmm.
Melee take you down to Florida and you do their training, but they ain't paying them. But he told me they was paying like $95 a course. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it ain't.
what they normally say once they get out of warranty, then you can pick up the customer and make
Yeah,
money
yeah,
off. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
so,
yeah.
but yeah, some of them used to have training facilities centers. I don't know how they doing it now because of COVID, and a lot of them now gonna be probably going virtual also.
Hey, I don't mean no harm, but Greg ain't got no wife, dog.
Yeah, well,
Greg ain't got no wife.
no what?
He ain't got no wife.
Yes,
Greg
he
ain't
does.
married.
Right there. That's
Nah,
Yeah,
my
he
I ain't.
married.
But what they got
yeah, that's my
anything?
wife calling me now. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, baby.
My wife didn't open the door
Shit,
several times.
Hello.
it's a lot of people in this group
Hello.
ain't
Hello,
got no
baby.
wife. What you
Yeah,
Hello.
saying?
it's late. She wasn't where the hell I'm
I'm
outside
sitting here finishing up my
doing
line. I'm getting off
talking on the
the
phone. She think I'm talking to my side piece,
Say
right?
what? Yeah, you called her up. Slick. That's my wife now. I want to know where I'm at. I have to get off, Greg. What happened?
Oh no, I think we lost him.
Oh,
Yeah, my
okay.
wife didn't open the door several times. Doc said, "Who you out there talking to?"
Yeah, yeah. That was my wife calling saying I need to come home. So,
Yeah.
Greg, like I said, man, I really appreciate it, man. Like I said, thanks again for everything that you do.
Yeah, thank you for everything you do. And I ain't want people to get the wrong idea of about it, but
Uh,
that's just what it was.
Yeah,
But
no, this is good conversation. Good conversation. I'm glad we had it. It's great, and it's something we need to do. We definitely need to get together at Ashley, everybody, and maybe after that, maybe we will, because we got a lot of smart people who came to Appliance Boot Camp. Maybe we will maybe do something, and allow the alumni to actually do it to teach and stuff. Because you all are great, you know. You can tell your story, Greg, and and help the guys that came through your way. How you and show them how you made it through your way. Because seemed like quite a few people had to walk down that same path that you done. So
Yeah.
if you ever want to come back on and just do it and talk about how you done it, I'd love to do that too.
Yeah. And like for the people who are on the East Coast, I'm gonna tell them another good home warranty company that they can get on with. It's called Home Serve. They pay in 2 days, they buy parts, and on the weekend they double the pay. So what you'll get 250 off of, you'll get like 400 on the jobs on the weekend.
There
Hey
you go.
man.
All
Hey Greg. We trying to create employees, man. We don't want people signing up.
right.
Well, no, I can't do no with it because Home Serve ain't here. I keep asking them when they come into Texas. My guy in Arizona, he do it. He push all his jobs out onto the weekend. So when he go do his weekend's job, he getting 500 for labor because they pay double on the weekend.
There you go. Now, how do you feel about that? You think we need to close the doors on the house of regulation?
It really don't bother me. You know, because I live, you know, now how I look at it now, all the money in Texas and where I'm at, it's on the COD side. So I really don't care if the door gets shut or closed or not because it's kind of plentiful right now.
Okay.
But yeah, shut the door.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it.
Y'all guys are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Y'all thinking they want to close the door right behind you. Oh my God. All right.
All right, now I'm
Oh,
in
yeah.
trouble now.
I
I'm
am
in
too, man.
trouble.
Let me go. I'm supposed to be going on vacation next week. I stay here. I ain't gonna be going on vacation. Once again, thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Slick and Greg. I really enjoyed it tonight. I'll be talking to you all on Monday. Thank y'all again. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, bye. All right, let me cut it off. All right, good. Oh, it's still on. Okay, I got you.